So, we are so excited because we are going to be watching the game that is led by River Otter's team. As we were saying, the Thresh main themselves. Let's head on over. We have here on each team. So, we see on the left side, oh, there's the Thresh band, because we know that River Otter is on the red side here.
Well, and I bet you, I wonder if they're thinking right now, man, I wish I should have banned Lulu and let Thresh through. Or
yeah, I mean, it's possible because it's not that big of a difference between the skill prowess, the finesse that River Otter displays on both of them. And going back to invitationals, we might have quite a few of our invitational members on this very team. We're off to the races with the first game of tonight. We are watching the Topaz League in week 7. All right, we've got Jin's Jorts versus Belveth's Brats. Oh. Yeah.
Going in and getting punished by the girl.
Oh my gosh, 4 stacks. Oh, and that's the 5th stack. That bleed may be the killing blow on, and Bormillion dies. And first blood goes over to Gay Grill as both junglers have lost their flash, and Bormillion didn't even get the ward that he wanted in the enemy side. And now Tiddly is also going to suffer for that, as they suffered a lot of bleed damage as well. We got the Rift Herald top lane. Bormillion looking for Ixetos here. Ixetos' E comes down, but Tiddlywink will ult, and it looks like Ixetos is going to fall to Xin Zhao as Bormillion gets a successful gank off. Scary when your laners are this low. Oh, okay, here we go. Tiddlywink going in for the ult on Ixetos, but Tiddlywink will get stunned in the process, but Bormillion and Tiddlywink will knock down Ixetos in the process.
They started this game at like 30 seconds being 800 gold down. Now they're almost 2 grand up.
Okay, tried and true gank from Bormillion onto Tiddlywink's lane here as another Lissandra Frozen Tomb gets onto Victor.
Yeah, maybe it just came down to sight, right? Like maybe they didn't know that the rest of the team was there, and that's why they did all that. But looks like Darius has some issues here.
Oh, the ult coming out onto Shangru instead of Bormillion makes it so that Gay Girl does not secure a kill here, and Bormillion may be able to make it out safely as the rush is now falling. Tiddlywink gets that kill onto Gay Grill and onto the rush, and now blue team is in a completely dominant position as Ginger Oxide is able to chase down Ixetos, and that is a full ace for Aremaref. That is not enough damage to really get Ginger Oxide out of here. The bubble comes out onto River Otter, and with that W from Tiddlywink, River Otter will fall as Aremaref condemned into that wall. This looks like it may be the end of the game, as there are only 2, soon to be 3 members of the red team available to defend this base, as Jin's Jorts is pushing with Baron minions.
And the 3 of them are sitting there waiting, hoping that they have a chance to do something under turret, but
the Gragas ult
unable
comes out.
To do so.
Yeah. And then Tiddly's ult comes out again, and we see Bormillion not even really necessary for the end of this game, as Tiddlywink, Shangru, Bormillion, Ginger Oxide, and Swicemaster will take the first game of week 7. Jin's Jorts taking the victory here.
Was Morgana? I think Morgana was one of the ones the last time we had a Ruby champion stats. I think she was one of the ones on the higher list.
Absolutely. Yep. If she's wearing a long flowy dress and she's looking good in it, she's probably one of the champions that Ruby wants to play. I'll just put that out there. The second game of the nights, we are watching the Ruby League play in week 7 of CMSA's 2026 season 2. Oh, Firefly and Skippy McSkipper. Firefly lands the charm onto Skippy McSkipper, and now it's autos that separate this battle as Firefly gets the W off and takes first blood.
I'm kind of surprised the W missed him on the way back on the reflection.
We have Chef Zangy with a gank. Oh, unfortunately, the W does not connect for Chef Zangy. Does not deter him at all, as Dr. Fox PhD is here with the counter gank. Silver Sam is going to fall first, but then so will Lick and Stick, as Dripper is next on the list. Pinky Soup and Dr. Fox able to collapse now on Chef Zangy as the TP is coming in from Skippy McSkipper for an assist onto Zangy, as this is going to be the first Chemtech Drake as well, going to Piltover Party Girls, as they have epic monster dominance. The objectives are on their side.
Got a
He
bounty.
almost has as many items as Zangy does, as Shark Attack is here, gets hooked by Pinky Soup. Pinky Soup launches the ult, but Firefly is able to get onto Silver Sam on the Senna, and Pinky Soup is left running now. Maybe it is a support, as Firefly gets some good damage onto Dr. Fox, sending Dr. Fox running. Oh, but that Shark Attack Thresh Hook lands, and Dr. Fox will be forced to give up their life.
York just goes and just wails
Yeah.
on that tower.
Yes, these hooks and these charms from Firefly and Shark Attack are really, really beautiful. Not to mention Chef Zangy's W's. Yes, with 2 members of the team down, they are desperate to hold the blue team back from their Nexus turrets, but it looks like at least one of these turrets is going to fall, as Shark Attack and Zangy and Dripper are looking here. Dr. Fox, getting desperately low, will fall to Smolder's passive, and now blue team. Oh, Chef Zangy hit by Skippy McSkipper's ult, and now it is potentially the reversal, as Skippy McSkipper, oh, just through the bread basket, does not hit Dripper, but now it's a 1-for-1 there.
York is up again and actually in here to fight.
Oh!
Comes in. And
Okay. That's it.
that's the game.
That's it. Firefly able to get the kills onto both Highlight and Silver Sam, as now Pinky Soup is the only one remaining. Shark Attack lands a clutch hook onto Pinky Soup and survives. And so this game will go to Shark Attack, Chef Zangy, Firefly, Dripper, Lick and Stick of Shurima Sugar Daddies in our second game of the night. I can't believe you said Tarek is family. There are so many
That's
league
what-
champions who are family.
That's true. Well, I'm glad you got that. I thought that was just something me and my friends did.
No, I knew exactly what you mean. He likes the gems that glitter in rainbow colors.
he likes the gems that glitter. I love that. We're all gems.
And here we are getting ready. We are here finally at the beginning of our Pearl game for week 7, and we've got Neela's Naughties versus Kaisa's Kittens in the lobby. So, oh, here
I
we
wonder
have
if it
Space
shows whatever
Dandy
your height-
against Jotaro Abane. Space Dandy manages to get the first blood, taking Jotaro Abane's at his own Krugs. Yes, and here we have Space Dandy able to secure 2 of the grubs, and we'll see as this battle ensues over the last one. Jotaro Abane is able to get on top of Space Dandy, and will get the kill, as now Giraffical running for their life, as Jotaro will take... Oh no. Oh yes. We'll be able to take it as Mars collects the kill onto Jotaro Abane.
So I see Singed has built cloth armor. And I'm trying to figure out what he saw that might have been killing. Oh,
Olaf, for sure. Okay, the ult comes out from DRK, as Mars did not have W to prevent it, and that is so much damage on this ignited Mel. Gray flashes over and gets the knockup as DRK lands the last few blows onto him, as Latimer is the only one remaining, not able to protect himself from any of these spells. The ult comes out from Quay, and John secures the kill.
if red team decides that they want it, they're gonna get it. But it looks like Galio's recalling.
Mars pulls Gray in by reversing the Blitzcrank hook, but now Mars is in a bad position as Mel is now forced to run away, and Gray there gets Warwick ulted and falls as DRK is now on the run, potentially going to fight back as he gets a double kill onto both Warwick and Rel there. And now it looks like it is going to be Red Side's Drake, as that QW from Quay does secure the kill onto Calamity Shades as Jotaro gets the last hits. Bits of CC that could have made DRK even stronger than he is. I think Rel, oh, and right there, DRK is not able to stand still and ult due to that Rel, but now he will be, now that Rel's launched her full combo. As Jurassical looking to get something here, potentially looking to flip, oh, flips DRK, and now Latimer is here drawing everyone into Jurassical's poison as Olaf gets shut down. Jurassical then killed by DRK in response as Gray lands a hook onto Space Dandy as DRK lands the final blow. 6 autos from Jotaro Banana Q destroys Mars's HP, as we now see Calamity Shades under heavy fire as Jurassical looking to block Gray's path, and DRK gets the kill onto Space Dandy as Calamity Shades is desperately trying to get out of here as Gray lands the hook onto Calamity Shades and finishes the kill. As Latimer is now looking to get Jurassical out, but DRK will be able to get that last hit, and DRK will bump their score up to potentially 14 kills as they secure the last kill onto Latimer. A pathway to the Baron. Oh, Mars gets hooked by Gray and now is in the danger zone, forced to W and flash over as Girafsicle now heads in there with the poison. The Calamity Shades ult comes out as well as Latimer's ult and Jotaro Abane. Gray also goes for it, but Latimer will give their life up as DRK is being chased by Space Dandy. He's gonna fall to Space Dandy in the back, and Botan Bob is the next one to fall. Oh, and Space Dandy goes down in response as Girafsicle is just racking up the damage, and Jotaro Abane will fall. Gray is the last one left, and this looks like it's gonna be an ace for blue side as and Mars and Jurassical do so much damage to John Calamity Shades as well. They're keeping him sat. I'm sat for this.
Poor John, or no, poor John. John is just eating the damage up, and they're unable to kill him. He's going for the execute, I'm guessing.
Oh, he's finding his pathway out as nothing can chase him. In the meantime,
as the Winions.
The super minions have taken one of Blue Side's Nexus turrets. Oh, 6k. DRK is looking to secure this Elder Drake, and it will go to the red team. Ray may get here in time, 5k HP on it. Mars is going to be the first one to fall, and then 3k HP as Latimer is here as well. Oh, Space Dandy does secure the Baron, but at the cost of Latimer as well. Gray looking to get the last 2 kills. Lands beautiful hook onto Calamity Shades, and now
and they're doing it, but unfortunately
in.
it's damage over time, right? And John's the one that teleported in, the man who is pure magic resist.
Yeah, and what can they do? The Elder Drake is going to kill them. Space Dandy is the first one to fall here. John just eating these turret shots as Girafsicle is now, just makes it to the altar in time, but this game is over. The Elder Drake has secured the win for John, Jotaro, Motown Bob, DRK, and Gray. Kaisa's Kittens take the last game of the night in week 7. And excellent. Here we have DRK and Gray. Graham, welcome to the stream and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look at you guys, the dynamic duo.
Yeah, I think we had like really good combos. We were like working well and calling out like when we're engaging and going in on them. So, yeah. I want
to talk about the defensive blitzcrank cues, which is just a really
ease.
And ease. Yeah, we're just really like super well timed on your part. Was that on purpose? Like when the Rel went to go engage, you cued him out of it?
And I was having a wonderful time with it because the animation of watching Rel flail around in the air, it just was, I don't know, there's something about that was very funny to me. I was enjoying it.
See, how do you find the chemistry in lane? How did you do it?
Oh, we had several weeks before this where we played together. So this wasn't our first foray into running a bot lane together. So I think that really helps. But it just comes down to communication. I try to be very clear when I don't know something, and DRK is very helpful with his just lane knowledge and game knowledge.
Yeah, I agree. Lots of communication is really important, and that's you also build that up over time. So, yeah, just communicate. Work. If you need to back off, call it. If you need to want to go forward, you call it. So it's like those sorts of things. It's just lots of communication.
All right. See you next week.
See you next week.
And hello and welcome.
Hello.
Yes, hello. That was super excited. Like, I don't know why I wasn't expecting you to interject with like a big hello, but that was very funny. Hello.
It was the was it the Shrek impression?
The like donkey?
I thought it
Or
was. Now I don't
or
know.
Shrek. Yeah.
Shrek doesn't he go, hello? Did you ever make it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Now I don't know.
yeah.
I'm just being weird.
Either way, that's hello everyone and welcome to the final week of CMSA's 2026 Season 2 League of Legends League. And we have a really exciting time ahead of us tonight. We not only are we going to be watching some games, but we have some really great information. Like
We do.
we are the first people to know who is participating in this season's, I should say, because there are multiple seasons per year. And good segue of if you're not in this invitational, maybe you'll be in the next one. But we are
Right.
going to unveil very shortly all of the league's invitational teams. I had to fight. I had to fight on all of your behalf, as Mike said, let's leave it to the end.
I did. That's exactly what I was about to bring up too. You can tell who's nice and who's not because like we noticed how many people were watching the stream and are like, well, they're clearly here for a reason, so let's make them wait.
Yeah. I mean, who wants to know now and who wants to know later? Everyone, 1 in the chat for now, 2 in the chat for later. Okay. Either way, I have agreed. We would like to know now. We can get to know now. We can know now.
All right.
So,
All right.
let's head over to it, as I know everyone is preparing for their first match of the night, and we need the lobbies for the first match. But up until that point, let's see. You see this blank space right here? Well, I am happy to announce that the Pearl Invitationals will feature Space Dandy, Shrulls, Snoops, Shades, and Spellfire on one team. And on the other team, we've got Frosty Penguins, Maple Mamba, Psy Hero, Medeo, and D-Sauce for the Pearl 2026 Season 2 Invitationals. That will be next week on this stream.
And a mighty battle it will be. And if you see the Baron there, what you call it? You called it the
it's the Piranha Plant. It's the Mario character Baron.
The Mario character Baron. Yeah.
This is like some 2012 Baron that we've got going on, which fitting, that was Season 2 of League of Legends. So here we have it. Back when pink wards were pink. Yes, Near, that's exactly right.
I still call them pink wards, and you know what? I'll call them pink wards until the day I die, even if they turn blue. I don't care what I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, and they're red, pink, whatever they are. It doesn't really matter, right? So, those are our teams. I think we've got some really interesting things here. I know there's a rivalry between C9 Snoops and Psy Hero. And so, now that we know what the teams are, you've played each other so many times, maybe we'll see that Shrulls Warwick get banned. Maybe we'll see Maple Mamba steal it instead of banning it. Maybe Snoops is going to say, if we get first pick, Lyssandra's mine, not Psy Hero's. So,
or Zyra or Lux, right? Like or Mel. And then somebody has pointed out that it's the S team versus the he hims.
Yeah, Space Dandy, Shrulls, Snoops, Shade, Spellfire, and then all he hemming it up. Frosty Penguins, Maple Mamba, Psy Hero, Medeo, and D-Sauce. Exactly right. Oh, thank you to Mift, who has let me into this game so that I don't even need the lobby codes.
Are those in the order? I'm assuming that's in lane order.
Yes, it looks to be from my perspective. Those are all right.
Okay.
So, before this Topaz game starts, let's move on to the Ruby Invitationals. Yes. Where we have the Rubytationals, which will be June 9th, 2 weeks from now on the stream. King Yeti, Chef Zangy, Skippy McSkipper, Dripper, and Pinky Soup against Blaine, Kazik, Firefly, Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, and Zoe Relibear. And these are really exciting to me as well. These
I don't know
are
why.
some of the players that I've been watching, especially Chef Zangy, especially Skippy McSkipper, Dripper, Pinky Soup, Kazik, Firefly, Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, Zoe Relibear, of course King Yeti and Blaine as well, but really ones that I would have said off the top of my head, these are the Ruby Invitationals players.
Rubitationals, please.
The
And if we're
Rubitationals.
and every time I see Zorella Bear, or whenever I see the name, it always looks. I always think in my head that they're screaming the second half of their name.
Zoe
Zoe Bear.
Relibear! Hopefully that didn't blow everyone's ears out, but I also wanted to join you in screaming bear.
Hopefully, I always get told I'm too quiet. So, well, never in real life, only in Discord.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helped you.
Yeah.
Ruby
Okay.
Tuesday. I like Ruby Tuesday as well. That's good.
And so, the Topaz Invitationals, our crowning event, the end, will be on June 16th, and it will feature Capri, Bormelian, Poggle, Boomer, and Blue Badger against MTP, Quaib, Mift, The Rush, and River Otter. The Invitopationals. That's good too.
I was trying to think. I was thinking the Tinvitationals, but
The Topaz-tationals.
Topazational Tensationals. I don't know. I can't. I only had Rubitationals. That's the only. I get you guys come up with the other ones. I'm an idea man.
Yeah. You did enough work. Okay, let's see. Moens is going straight to the retirement of like naming, just to sit on a throne, Hall of Fame. That's it.
That's right. So I see somebody is, I think, questioning the June 16th rationale. Is that not a Tuesday? Ah, the 16th is a Thursday. Did you mean the 14th?
I meant
Oh, that's from John.
the 16th.
John, you messed up.
June 16th is
Oh, I'm on July.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Good.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I can't read a calendar.
I was in July. I can't read a calendar.
Yeah, one of us can and one of us cannot. To pass,
this is
you
why-
must decide who is whom.
This is why I retired. This is
Okay.
why I retired.
Similarly, Mike, with this list, I'm putting Bormelian up there. I'm putting Quaib up there. I think Blue Badger has had a phenomenal season. I think River Otter always shows up. The Russian Boomer. You know, once upon a time, I might have called myself one of Boomer's rivals as an ADC, even though I'm really a support main. But, you know, the Rush I've been so impressed with, playing a lot of the champions that I like to play as well. And of course, Capri and MTP. MTP and Quaib as a duo, still also super cool to watch them play together.
That's a Thresh game. There's gonna be a Thresh banned or played that game.
Yes, and you know, it won't be by, well, you know, Blue Badger, we might be in for something special. I would love to see Blue Badger steal threat here. But of course, Blue Badger, big Enchantress player, and River Otter, you know, very diverse set of champions.
A lot of these champs are in the game we're watching first, now that I'm looking.
All of the
summoners,
summoners, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll get a preview of what it could be like in the Invitational as we get into it. I am going to let them know that we are ready. Mike, do you want to look back at any of the other Invitationals? Is there anything you wanted to say while I was trying to get all the announcements out there?
We got it. We got it all out. So we're my friend's birthday is on June 16th. Yeah, we got it all out there. I think we got some good games ahead of us then and tonight. So let's
it's my fiance's birthday on June 16th.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, yeah, there you go. See everybody. This is it can happen.
It can happen.
To all you single fellas out there or ladies.
Yes. Okay. We are now ready. Hopefully you can hear. We are in the first band phase as we watch this Topaz game, which, as a reminder, is our Emerald and Up League. I know we sometimes have a few people who sub in who may not be Emerald this season, but still, this is the peak of CMSA, at least ranked gameplay. Of course, we see some really crazy plays all around. And you know who's always banned?
Darius?
Anivia.
Really?
When I rewatch the highlights, I see Anivia banned first almost every Topaz game.
Interesting. Is it just because the egg?
I mean, being a control mage who can build that like almost bruiser-ish build, but still stay alive and zone control and slow, it's really powerful, and it's a really oppressive force in the mid lane where...
Well, it's kind of... You kind of described Galio too, no?
Yeah. Galio much harder to play, though, I would say.
Fair. Fair. But we're talking about Topaz.
Ooh, and here we have it. We know River Otter is on the opposite team, and yet Thresh gets picked first by what looks to be... Could be Mako Slayer in the support role, or Mift in the support role. I didn't get a chance to see who it would be.
So can River Otter counter his own Thresh play?
Yeah. And you know what? Smolder terrorizing the Topaz League and the Ruby League.
But we've got a Vayne, right?
Yeah.
That could be top, could be ADC. Don't know. About to find out.
And if this were any other league, I would say the Thresh could have been top.
True.
It's the new meta. Thresh has been dominating every league of CMSA.
It's a meta. That is true.
A meta
really
unto
straight
himself.
It's one of the things I say about my fat cat, Mythos. Well,
He's a meta unto himself.
No, you don't walk with Mythos. You walk among him.
Yeah. All right, and we're rounding out the picks on both sides as we have Thresh and Tristana in the bot lane for the blue team. And then we have Quaib on Diana in the jungle for the blue
I
team.
missed the Oriana ban. Interesting.
Yes, Mift very well known for his Oriana play, which makes me think this is Mako Slayer's Thresh in the support role. And they are looking to make sure Mift does not get a control mage, because, you know, you play Oriana, you got those transferable skills to the other control mages in the mid lane.
That's right. And we have a Tristana bot lane.
Yeah, and a Tarrain.
Thank you for getting it.
Yes. So, also, Tarek, family. Vayne, family. Viego,
Right.
not family. Noted heterosexual, even.
Yeah, well, yeah. And the only thing missing if we want to continue with the family, I think, would probably be what? Varus?
Nico, Varus. There's quite a few. But
It's all about inclusion. It's all about inclusion here on on Summoner's Rift.
yeah. So we've got the ADC, the support, and the jungler for both sides now. And both of these teams are going to look to round out as we've got two bruiser assassin junglers, or maybe even high damage fighters, you could call them. So we're probably going to get some control.
It could still be Vayne top. I doubt it, but it still could be.
That's true. It could be, though. I don't know. I would like to be Vayne into a champion like Thresh. That tumble might be the movement that the ADC needs. Yes.
Both, and condemn away, right? You can condemn away. You can reward bad decisions.
Yeah, no jumps. Okay, then we've got Brand, at least hovered. Ooh. See if that is the pick for the mid lane on the red side here.
Will they or won't they?
Brand kind of a stranger to the mid lane recently, as we see Cassiopeia instead come out. That's the control mage that we're looking for. That miasma might prove super useful, as Thresh Lantern, I don't believe will be able to function. He won't be able to jump through his hook while grounded. Diana won't be able to E. Tristana won't be able to jump. A little bit of grounding would do this team a lot of good, especially as Mift may be looking to pick Fizz. I know LCK, Korea's competitive league, recently had one of their first Fizz games in a really long time.
Okay.
Fizz has not been popular in the meta. Fizz requires very specific situations in order to function. And with this, it might be a skill matchup, as Cassiopeia, you know, she has that movement speed buff, but is it enough to get her away from Fizz and the grounding?
Right. The grounding, I think. Ooh, Ornn top. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like each member of the blue team has chosen their own champion, and so we'll see on the red side.
So that's. Well, that might have answered the question I was about to ask. If it's Teemo, I was going to say Trundle could be jungle or top.
Okay, and there we have it. We have Ornn versus Alawi in the top lane. Fizz versus Cassiopeia in the mid lane. Then
I'm watching the wrong stream.
oh, it's all good. Tristana against Vayne, and Thresh against Taric, and Diana finally rounding it out in the jungle against Viego. Very similar roles played. The only differences, I would say, is we see Fizz in the jungle. No, Fizz in the mid lane as an assassin, compared to Cassiopeia's more control mage, damage over time mage. And then we've got Ornn, a pure tank, into Alawi's more bruiser fighter tank role.
Right. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough matchup. Who do you take? Who you betting on?
You know, it's exciting to see Fizz for sure. My worry for the blue team is Taric and Alawi are going to make it very difficult for Fizz and Diana to achieve their goals. They are assassins, and they rely upon getting onto Vayne and Cassiopeia, who both have the tools, perhaps, to deal with them.
Right. Right. Yeah, exactly. And then you have CC from Cass, I mean, the alt, right? So
Yeah.
you can do that, and possibly the grounding that would work for Tristana's hop, right?
It would stop. It wouldn't stop her hop in motion, but it would stop her from being able to. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that once she gets in, she better be damn sure. She better be damn sure that's what she wants to be.
Yeah. Instead, she'll be pretty stuck there. So I would say my edge goes out to the red side here, especially because Tristana and Vayne are both waiting for the late game to really have their turn at participating, especially in a team setting. So while I do like Thresh here for this team to protect Tristana and Ornn, I do think that Vayne is going to be a big problem, and it really depends on who gets the edge in the jungle. Quaib has been a very strong jungler, so Diana might be pretty scary here.
If you look at it too, they've got a lot. Like there are a lot of things to stop the engage, but there's also a lot of engage, right? You got the Tristana jump, you got Fizz alt, Fizz hop in, Diana, Ornn alt, Thresh Q, right? There's a lot that can happen, so it really just depends on how that all plays out.
Yes, and we are looking at, just so everyone knows, hopefully it'll be coming up very soon, Victor's on the blue side, and Mbessa's aunties on the red side here, just so we know who we're talking about each side of the game.
What's your vector, Victor?
What's the vector for the victor of this game? I think it's a straight line from the dragon
Topaz
pit.
levels.
So Vayne and Tarek, I don't know if I see them having a lot of prio in this lane. That's the only issue that I see is Ornn, you know, he's kind of your quintessential, he's left alone in lane. Alawi might also serve that role of saying, don't even focus me, go for the dragons. Don't give me any support, I don't need it. But
Right. Yeah.
I was going to say, we'll see how the dragon pit makes a difference here.
Well, and it's all like Vayne and Tarek are going to be reactionary, right? They're going to have to wait for. They're just their plan is to farm and wait until Tristana engages.
Yeah.
And it's all about reaction times and where they get caught out or don't get caught out.
Completely. And so we are now in the loading screen of this game, which I am happy to present. We see everyone is exactly where we think they should be. This Topaz,
Sorry, but
slaves to the
that's
meta, perhaps, but putting on a good show.
that's the wrong Tarek skin. The only one is the pink one. That's
The
the
pink
only
one, yeah.
Tarek skin.
I do like this. The D&D related or like fantasy, high fantasy skins that came out, especially the little rat Twitch. You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Wait, what's it called?
It's I can't remember the exact name of the Twitch skin, but it is the best one. It's like furry friend Twitch or something like that. At least in my head what it's called. So let me look up Twitch D&D skin.
Furry friend Twitch, you might be referring to animal streamers.
Twitch
Oh, no,
Shadowfoot. Twitch Shadowfoot is the cutest little rogue. I would play that character in a D&D campaign 100%.
Aww.
And so,
Aged like a fine egg.
yeah.
Oh my God,
Aged
he's
like a
talking
fine
about me.
egg.
That's a Twitch line.
Oh, I see. So it's rotten. Okay.
Which
so
has some of the funniest lines, I think.
I agree. Twitch, and because Twitch I feel is based off of the Skaven from Warhammer, so there's a little bit of unable to download spectator data. Let's see. We're trying to reconnect.
This is anticlimactic.
Yes, we will be getting inside these games, and we will be succeeding here. I'm wondering if it's load disk space or something along that line. As
hopefully not.
I was getting that on the editor that I use for the highlights, but you know, I have faith. We're loading it up now.
Gotta have faith.
And while we are doing that, oh, I see.
There it
we
is.
are back.
Loading screen.
Yes, hopefully we're not kicked out again. Because if we're kicked out again, oh, here we go. Perfect.
We're in. The hackers are in.
We are in, and we are ready to start the first game of our night. It's the final week of CMSA's second season in 2026. We are watching the Topaz League, and we are off to the races.
Topazitationals.
Yeah, the last Topaz game we're gonna see before the Topazitationals. It's true. All right. Ooh, MTP immediately knowing Colby Cakes is there without a ward goes for that Q and gets a little bit of a good damage there.
I have a question that hopefully you know the answer to. What does MTP stand? What does MTP stand for? Does it stand for something?
Yeah, I do know that it does stand for something, Mike, and I don't want to say it because it's not true. It's not true. MTP, at least from what I've been told, means most trash player. But it's not true. We're gonna see between MTP and Colby Cakes, who is the MTP? The real MTP.
They took my name.
Yeah, it could have been you. And so we see the Deathfire Touch on Cassiopeia has been doing quite a bit of good damage to Fizz as You know, this is the opportune moment for a champion who's ranged in the mid lane to bully a poor melee champion before it's too late. Before it's assassination nation time.
And all Alawi can do is sit there and take it from the waffle-headed man.
Yeah. So red side seems to have a little bit of an... Oh, there we go. Mako Slayer's first hook, not making direct contact with River Otter. And now we're gonna see as the first side clears have begun, both junglers are pathing towards the bot side. We may see exactly what we were expecting there. Oh, the hook does connect onto River Otter, but the well-timed E from River Otter buffers and gets a double stun onto Ginger Oxide and Mako Slayer, making that basically a wash. Oh, as the rush goes forward onto Ginger Oxide and Mako. Uh-oh. Nothing comes of it yet, but it is setting the stage for a set of battles across the map as Colby Cake's looking for that grasp proc onto MTP.
Yeah, and Ornn is thinking twice about being aggressive now towards Alawi.
Yeah, everyone seems to be in a dangerous position on the blue team as low health, and at least Colby Cakes is safe. Maybe knowing that the Diana started top lane, but here we have potentially the first game gank as Moxian is behind Mift. And here we have the first gank potentially starting. The Q comes out from Mift and the E to safety as Moxian does not make it back. Or does not.
That's the slippery fish.
Yeah, Fizz notoriously, like LeBlanc, one of the assassins who is really difficult to gank in lane.
Love that orange skin.
Which orange skin is this? Let's see. Oh, the honey one. The honey skins are really great. I like that the names are... Ooh, Mako Slayer seeing immediately where the rush was going. The E comes out, and here we have that is just a tiny skirmish. Still, it was a beautiful setup as now Mift on the back foot in the mid lane. What a peaceful game. 4 minutes have passed without a kill as...
But not without violence.
Oh, here we have Quaib looking for potentially something on Colby Cakes, but the ward does catch them out. And now confirmation of that ward. Quaib says, no wonder Colby Cakes was running away from me. Okay, with both junglers pretty close to the mid lane, Moxian perhaps just caught by the ward that had expired there. And now we see Quaib and Moxian both headed towards these chickens. Moxian with 1 level up. Quaib is here. Does not get that smite off on the chicken as Quaib is now forced out of their own jungle by Moxian.
Even the snake came into the jungle.
Yes, where that could have been a battle between them, but oh, Colby Cake's unfortunately taking a tower shot there. Even though they're 1 level up, it appears they must be the first to leave lane in the top lane.
I think they already teleported back, didn't they?
They did, but the first to... Yeah, I was thinking to myself, that's not right, even as I was saying that.
But yeah. It's still uneventful game, almost 6 minutes. No kills, but a lot of violence. Senseless violence.
Yes. Oh, and there we had Mift looking with that Q to stop Pest's back. May now just push in this wave as there is now Moxian looking for something as Quaib is on the first objective, that Hex Tech Drake. Moxian looking for something as they head over to the chickens. No idea. Oh, but there's some clue that Moxian was here as Mift is now looking for an escape path with little HP. Quaib here in danger near the dragon. Oh, and red team gets first blood and steals the Hex Tech Drake as Moxian and Pest are there in time to take both Quaib's life and the first Drake.
Yep, everybody else forced to just back off and heal.
Yeah, it seemingly a play that had not been set up properly there for Victor's Victors.
I just realized the team names aren't on the...
Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? Don't know why that is.
Oh well.
See if I can't get them to show up. There we go. Now they should up.
Yep, there they are.
And so, with just 1K separating the two teams at 7 minutes, not really an edge for one or another, but we do have the first objective started by Quaib and taken by Moxian, as there is beginning to be a 20 CS differential between the two junglers.
And if you like we were saying before, the Vayne Taric, they're a perfect counter to their lane opponents, but they just have to respond perfectly every time they're engaged on.
Here we have Myth starting with the ult, but not realizing that perhaps Moxian was closer than Quaib. Now Pest able to bully Myth out of the lane completely and protect that pink ward. Okay, that puts Myth in quite the bad situation here, as now Quaib starting up these grubs, hoping that there is some priority in their lanes to protect them. But it looks like Colby Cakes is going to be the first one with a ward there to realize that the grubs are in danger. And Pest is here, ready to ground, as now Quaib is forced to flash away. And once again, it looks like the objective is going to go towards the red team after what looks to be a false start from Victor's Victors. They do have one grub, though. Uh-oh.
Which is...
Myth
Is he ganking them
seemingly in
all,
danger,
getting one?
forced to flash away and ignite, as... There we go. Nothing came of it except for Fizz trading away the flash and ignite. Oh! Okay, Mako Slayer does not go in on that hook, but that would have been wild to see. But a condemn would have been guaranteed after that play.
That would have been a damn ballsy going all in.
Yeah.
Especially with Tristana. Tristana was kind of on a back tick there, so I don't know that she could have hopped in.
Yeah. Okay, once again in the top lane, we see these two giants begin to just noodle fight it out. And similarly in the bot lane, ooh, Mako Slayer hits a beautiful hook onto Ginger Oxide, and the rush is just saved. But no, Mako Slayer's ignite still goes through that tower cult, and now River Otter is left alone in the bot lane after the first kill of bot lane goes onto Mako Slayer's Thresh.
That's unfortunate, or fortunate, depending on your point of view, timing.
Okay, here we have River Otter going for a stun onto Ginger Oxide. The Lantern comes out, and Mako Slayer is here to protect as Moxian goes in, and Ginger Oxide is looking for a way out. The barrier comes out, and the jump does get him away in time, as now Mako Slayer is looking for a re-engage potentially as a River Otter, but decides better not. And that is not a successful gank for Moxian.
Poor Ornn hiding under the turret there, getting tentacled to death.
Yeah, it is definitely a free back and tempo advantage for Colby Cake's Alawi there. Okay, and with that, that sets them at a dead even, nearly dead even, 16.9k gold to 17.3. And at 10, almost 11 minutes, everyone is just finishing their first items. Oh, here we have Colby Cakes going in. No ult, as MTP is setting up a stun here for Quaib to come in for this first gank on top lane. Oh, the ult does come out from Alawi. And Quaib, waiting in the wings, does seem to be looking for something, as well as Mift Fizz coming up. The Ornn ult does come out, the Diana ult as well. Colby Cakes is stunned nearly to death, and Quaib, Mift, and MTP secure a beautiful kill onto Alawi after she's used nearly everything besides her flash.
Right now, if I'm Ornn, I'm scared for the the mess I just made in my pants.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Mako Slayer hitting another beautiful hook onto River Otter. The E comes out from Tarek. Does get a good amount of damage onto Mako Slayer as the Rush is ulting and getting in here. Moxian and Pest are waiting in the wings as Ginger Oxide does their W away to jump, but Moxian will take the kill, and Mako Slayer is next to fall. That is a beautiful 2-0 double gank from Pest and Moxian to help the Rush get a little bit of an advantage in lane now.
And possibly a Drake for them.
Yes, that is, you know, the great bonus of focusing bot lane is all of the Drakes. This will be the second Drake for red side, as only Mift has even any space to go check it out, is not able to, and that Drake is done.
3 goodies.
Okay, that's the type of control that Cassiopeia provides. A guaranteed nearly 1/3 of Fizz's HP just for putting their W down in a smart way. Seems to be a little bit of waiting, assassinating happening there as Quaib does not take the bait down there.
Well, they certainly recalled pretty deep, so I think they were hoping somebody would come in.
Right.
And they've got aggressive warding. Look, the blue side doesn't have nearly as good a vision down there.
It's true. That river had been very nicely set up for these dragons, and that may be the difference. Here we have Quaib looking for something here, but Colby Cakes is able to make it out in time. Besides that, the ward is there, and now it looks like there's going to be a collapse as Quaib just makes it the right way around to not run back into Pest. Here in the bot lane, Mako Slayer lands a hook onto River Otter, goes in with the lantern provided for Ginger Oxide, and the Rush able to go back in as well, and Ginger Oxide W over that wall to safety. Okay. Here we have Pest getting hit by that Fizz ult from Mift, and Quaib is here in time. The Ignite comes out, the Diana ult, and the Fizz Flash Q. Oh, but it is a 1-for-1 as Moxian comes in with the counter gank. Turns into Fizz and follows Quaib around the map, and that will be another kill for Moxian as he is 3-0-2. Oh, here we have Colby Cakes getting a large amount of HP. That's a complete reversal as Red Team gets what is essentially a triple across the map all at the same time.
Yeah, which doubling the score, but still not too far ahead, right? Money-wise.
With 1 grub, 2 Drakes, and a pretty good advantage in these where the money is distributed on their team, it's looking like Pest and Moxian may be able to get the Rush to where they need to be to end this game. At least in the next 20 minutes. But, you know,
Right.
Vayne may be on a condensed timeline if they start to pick up some kills.
Well, Vayne and Alawi, right? Like both
Yes.
late game. Or not, yeah.
Yeah, here we see there's a little bit of an effective item difference as 1.5 items is on nearly every champion except for the supports. Oh, and here we have Mako Slayer going for a hook onto the Rush. It hits it, but now the Taracle is coming out and Ginger Oxide is forced to W away as Mako Slayer seemingly on the wrong side here. The flash comes out from Moxian, but it does not make any difference. Mako Slayer gets a beautiful hook onto the Rush. The Rush forced to take 2 shots, but not before Moxian gets the execute onto Mako Slayer. And now, with Pest waiting in the wings, Ginger Oxide is forced to run away. But Mift is there with a re-engage here. Moxian and Pest both hit by that Fizz ult, and Fizz does get the kill, the shutdown onto Viego. But here we go, we're continuing to go forward as Pest falls to Mift as well. This is a lot of gold onto that assassin as Ginger Oxide picks up the kill onto River Otter. That is a 3 for none. All made possible by Mift's Fizz re-engage. And the Rush, he's looking for as well, but it is a 1-for-1 as now the Rush picks up that beautiful shutdown. So it's a 4-for-1. Pretty good.
Right, yeah. Pretty good, evening up the game. Almost
and-
dead even now.
And now the assassins are the problem on both sides. We got Fizz and Viego, both of them potentially able to put in some work here.
Always respect your team or your enemy team.
Yeah, and there we have Colby Cakes looking for this tower, is able to secure it. It is not the first turret of the game, which was taken by Blue down in the bot side, but there we have MTP forced to walk all the way back to their turret as Mox is looking to pick something up here, runs straight into Quaib. Mift going for Colby Cakes will secure this kill for his team. And there we go. It's everyone has been headed over to the Rift Herald. Moxian potentially was looking to stuff Quaib before they could get here, but now is captured. Oh, Mako Slayer almost lands that hook.
Super close hook.
I mean,
Such amazing.
That would have been like the dunk on this team, right?
The coup de grace.
Mm-hmm. You can see Mift really started pulling out a wondrous set of plays here, as he's been the glue that Pest was trying to be in the beginning of the game for his team. And now
Right, and proof.
we're here with the first of the Ocean Drakes that will lead to the Ocean Soul.
Proof you don't need to be ahead in farm to win team fights, but it certainly does help.
Especially on an assassin like Fizz into a control and damage over time mage. It's not fair to expect that of Fizz.
Exactly. Especially because it's basically melee for minions.
Okay.
It is melee.
Mift's ult does not land onto Moxian, as now he is in a tough position. Oh, the Zanyas comes out, but will it be enough? No, as Pest and Moxian take down Mift. And that is before we are going to see the Seraph's Embrace come out of the Archangel Staff. Mako Slayer gets a beautiful hook onto Moxian, and the Ignite comes out and the Diana ult. Quaib will kill Moxian as the Rush is there alone, seemingly, with River Otter on the wrong side of the wall, but still, the Rush has no fear that Tarek will be coming in clutch.
Some really good plays by River Otter here. I mean, all around, but especially from the Tarek here, some clutch ult.
Okay. Yeah, River Otter on Tarek, I do think this is one of his favored champions, so... And we're seeing it in the way that he's able to land double stuns, these single stuns on the very edge of where they typically are. Okay. Here, we've got a little fight around the Rift Herald as Quaib was starting it, and without the proper backup, the Ornn ult comes out, the Tarek ult comes out as well, the Rift Herald is resetting, and now there's only River Otter and Colby Cakes here. River Otter will be the first to fall as Ginger Oxide W's in, W's back onto Colby Cakes, and Colby Cakes will fall next. As Moxian is there to witness as the Rift Herald leaves and the Baron spawns. Looking a little thirsty for that Ginger Oxide Justana.
Looks like Cass is getting some damage on this bot turret. Oh, just a plate. Just getting the beak wet and walking off.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Okay. As Mift walks up and loses more than half of his HP, left with just 25% about from just one combo from Pest. This is a dangerous snake.
Always leave the snake alone, folks.
Yeah, we're not wrangling today. Okay. Here we've got this. They are in a dead heat, both of these teams, with a little bit more kills on the blue side, and perhaps more turrets. No, not more turrets, less turrets, but still potentially quite a bit of turret plating gold. And yet, less dragons than the red side.
Yeah, I'm always trying to figure out the math on why, it's even here, even though the kills are more and the farm is different. They're just always trying to
the shutdowns do a lot of work in that regard to
Yep.
keep some people ahead. Mako Slayer landing a hook onto River Otter as River Otter returns the favor with their E. It looks like this is not going to be an ARAM situation, as I think there's a little bit of a realization from Pest that they need to be there to catch the bot wave being pushed by Mifts.
Well, it looks like Alawi's just.
And
also
Moxian is coming in tow. Mift does see Moxian here, lands the ult onto them. The Chum comes in. The TP comes out from MTP's Ornn here to protect Fizz as Mako Slayer is coming from back behind as well.
leaving the Alawi there just to knock over a turret.
Yeah, this Alawi is going to be doing quite a bit of damage here.
That's what Alawi do.
Yeah, as MTP is now forced to back and then walk the walk of shame back to their tier 2 top turret with only half of its HP remaining. As the mid turret falls as well for red side.
Looks like Fizz is going in for a gank on Alawi.
Yes.
Comes in, sneaks in, pulls off a combo, Ornn ult, and Crab Cakes, or Kobe Cakes falls to Crab Cakes. Falls to Fizz.
Cakes is great. Okay, here we have, in just 1 second, the Ocean Drake will be here, and red side does appear to be here in the pit first, but without numbers, as MTP will make the 5th against this 5v4, and the Fizz ult comes out to do a little bit of zone control as Moxian and Pest able to take Mef down to half HP, as this battle is going to keep on going. Mako Slayer here alone, condemned, and Vayne will take care of that. But here we have now what's to do for blue team, as one of their members has been caught out of step with the rest. Soul point is achieved, and now just Soul is left to take for the red side, as they have a Hextech Drake, a Mountain Drake, and an Ocean Drake.
As we look now, right, like, red team is winning in every measurable sense almost, except for kills. What are you thinking if you're blue team?
I'm thinking we need to scale late so hard. We've got the first Ornn upgrade. We are going to see more in every next level that Ornn gets. Here's the first one that's coming out for Ginger Oxide. That Unital Arrows has been upgraded into the Masterwork version. That is extra attack speed, extra attack damage, and it looks like it's giving extra critical strike chance, but I guarantee you that it is not. But that is going to do wonders for Tristana, who may also be building a Flicker Blades in her future. That's going to be a lot of extra Q damage coming out. Okay. Oh, the ult's not optimal for either side of that fight, as Mift and Pest duke it out, but Mift will be on the losing end of that skirmish.
Yeah, the snake and the fish seem to be going at it, and it's not going so well for the fish these days.
No. And that's part of the reason why, when looking at the champions in Champ Select, Fizz is never really that popular of a pick in pro play or in competitive in any sense. Sure, the ult is extremely powerful, and you have your own little getaway. Oh, here we have Quaib coming in. Oh, but the E from Mift misses Pest, and Pest is able to almost get away as... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. The Ignite does stop that healing that Cassiopeia relies upon, and red team will be starting the Baron in response, seeing 2 people down in the bot lane.
It appears blue knows they're responding, but they're outnumbered as they red just continues to wail down on Baron. Ornn ults, comes in, and I thought somebody died there, but I don't see the death timer.
Okay, Colby Cakes.
That was the worst.
That ult is keeping Colby Cakes alive while he is the target here. He does eventually go down, as so does Mift, Quaib, and Mako Slayer, as this is looking to be the Rush's game to lose, and Moxian going for, wow, a beautiful ult and flash away from Moxian takes Ginger Oxide's life, and now with this TP coming out from Pest, this may be the re-engage onto Baron that gets them the advantage they need here.
Yep, and now Blue team is just left to say, okay, I guess you can have Baron.
Yeah, and Colby Cakes will be the only member without Baron. It may be important that he was kept away from it, though, as that Alawi split push is extremely dangerous.
True.
But yeah, similar to what I was saying just before, we see Fizz is not the most tanky of the assassins. Perhaps one of the weakest assassins in the game as it stands currently. Able to pull out a lot of damage, but that glass cannon does stop him. If he doesn't have E, if he doesn't have Zhonya's, he's falling almost immediately in a fight around the Baron.
Right, there's nowhere for him to go.
Okay, Red side has invaded this jungle and is staking its claim over it, as this is the last tier 1 turret to fall in the mid lane, and it falls quickly as River Otter is hooked by Mako Slayer. No real engage there, as Moxian is looking around, gets that smite onto that chicken, maybe to add insult to injury, as Mako Slayer is taking quite a lot of damage from Cassiopeia Q. Okay, there's so much to watch during these fights, as now the siege continues with the Baron, 2 Baron cannon minions, as this turret is also going to likely be given up by the blue team. The Taric ult flash comes out, and Ginger Oxide will be one of the ones who falls. The Zhonya's comes out from Kwai, but with that turret falling, River Otter is able to securely tank what looked to be 7 turret shots for that perfect dive executed by who we're gonna see in a couple of weeks. Okay, the rush hooked by Mako Slayer. Under takes 3 turret shots, Pest takes the rest, the final 2. And this is looking dangerous for the blue team, as there are 3 Baron cannon minions, and there are 15 seconds until the next member of blue team comes out. It is only Mift and MTP alive to stop this, as Pest will fall, but Mift is going to fall in response. And still, 3 cannon minions here, able to, as the rush is just knocking down on MTP. Oh, but Ginger Oxide is there to take Moxian's life and stop the push into the mid lane, which Colby Cake's not present for.
It was a really good play. They, on Mift's part, like, the goal wasn't to win the fight, the goal was to delay them long enough so that other members of the team could come up and defend.
Yeah, and stop the only person who could really stop Ginger Oxide's engage there.
Right.
Oh, and now we have River Otter, Colby Cakes, and the Rush waiting behind. They have no idea that the dragon is currently being taken, as blue team has snuck completely around and get their second Drake of the game. I guess they were not expecting the pathing of going straight in through these brushes to get to the Drake. They thought for sure this fake tri-bush would be entered.
That marks 2 ocean drakes for blue team.
Yeah, quite a good amount of restoration.
And 1 of everything for the they got swamp water on the red team.
Yeah, I'll have one of your finest everythings.
Do
Garcon.
you know what swamp water is? Do you get the reference?
No. What is that?
Swamp water is when you go to the restaurant, at least what we called it when we were kids. You go into the restaurant and you...
Oh, and you have one of every soft drink?
One of every soft drink, yeah.
I have heard of that before. I have not thought of that in a long time. Okay. Here we have, there's looking to be a siege that is developing in the bot lane from Ambessa's aunties, as Past River Otter and the Rush are here, while Colby Cakes drives it in the top lane. But Fizz, Ginger Oxide, and Quaib are here on the defensive. Oh, as the ult lands onto River Otter, the exhaust comes out onto Myth, but Ginger Oxide's damage is just too much, as River Otter does not have the right defenses. The Rush looking to re-engage here. Moxian gets hit by Quaib. Engage, and Pest does not get the ult onto Quaib. The Zhonya's comes out in time. The Rush does manage to kill Fizz, and now it's once again right back to where we started, where the siege is developing. There are super minions inside the base that Ginger Oxide has been tasked with going back and taking, as Pest and the Rush are now able to get a little bit of damage onto this inhibitor turret. Mako Slayer willing to give up their life for that hook, but Pest instead goes for Azania's to dodge it. Okay, Colby Cakes takes this last turret before the inhibitor turrets in the top lane, and now Colby Cakes, you know, ready to push MTP right back to that inhibitor. And there are no turrets except for inside of blue turret's base.
And they're not looking so good.
Oh, Ginger Oxide immediately falls to the Colby Cakes ult as MTP is now left scrambling back to that turret. This is the power of Illaoi 100%. The Spirit Visage, the tankiness from Iceborne Gauntlet. Oh, but here we have Fizz. No MR on Colby Cakes, and so Colby Cakes will fall. But Pest looking for Mift's HP does not make it in time as Quaib comes back. The Zanyas comes out from Pest. River Otter looking to help here, but unfortunately gets himself into a bad situation as well as Pest will fall.
Yeah, Illaoi's good at taking turrets and winning team fights.
Yes, here we have Red. Red is in perhaps a dominant position, but losing ground as they continue to try to force themselves inside of Victor's base. Now, with only 3 members of... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and this is a prime example of how to play well from behind, right? Like, they can't win the fights. They couldn't contest Baron there, but they're doing a really good job of defending what turrets they do have, and really smartly sending the correct resources to the correct places and responding.
Yeah, and seemingly luring Mbessa's aunties into bad positions to get those fights that otherwise they should be losing.
Well, they've got more ground, right? So, like, they're just keeping they call it turtling for a reason. They've got a lot less to defend now, so it's easier for them to stay where they can see and forcing red team to go where they can't.
Yeah. And just 50 seconds remain before the next Ocean Dragon will enter the pit. And both teams are willing to send their players here as Moxian is the first caught. Oh, buffered that ult beautifully. Will he get out? He will, as River Otter helps quite a bit there. Oh, but River Otter sent into the team almost as a sacrifice from that blast plant. Pest here, able to block off some of the way. That's the beauty of a control mage. But now Colby Cakes in the seemingly wrong position. Ults and only gets 1 as Mift is put down to 25% HP and forced to run away from those Illaoi tentacles. Pest and the Rush here looking to get a little bit of space as only 10 seconds remain until the dragon appears. Okay, vision control. It looks as though blue team does not have great control of the dragon pit, and red team turtling around in just the right place. But Mift on Fizz is running back here. Quaib does get hit by that, but the hook from Mako Slayer will drag Colby Cakes out just a little bit. Okay, the dragon is here, and the Rush is starting it and pulling it towards the southern side of the river. Will they be able to, as now red side is a little bit split, and Mako Slayer gets a hook onto Colby Cakes. Colby Cakes forced into a pretty bad position as Tarek is not able to ult to save Colby Cakes, but Colby Cakes will be the first to fall. The dragon now at 3k HP and ready. Oh, but Ginger Oxide will take the 3rd Ocean Drake for his team as the fight continues, and the Rush is pulling out so much damage. MTP is the last one alive, and the Rush is quickly, with that Bork, going to end that team. 40 seconds is what red team has in Bessa's Aunties, and 3 players, and it looks like they are going to waltz into this base. Only an inhibitor. Oh, but now a Nexus turret has respawned.
And the other one's about to. They might get another shot.
Uh-oh, no. With these Baron minions, it is over. We see Colby Cakes, Moxian, Pest, the Rush, River Otter, and Mbessa's Aunties are winning the first game of the final week of Season 2 CMSA's League of Legends League for 2026.
Good game or a good game was fought on all sides.
100%. How could you have known who was going to win that match at any given moment?
Right. It could have just as easily gone either way. And red team was doing a really good job of catching back. Or I'm sorry, blue team was doing a really good job of catching back up. And somebody's commenting on the Viego ult. That was a really good Viego ult.
Yes, I mean, the Viego ults and the Vayne ults were just supreme in making sure that that game stayed in favor of Mbessa's Ants.
Indeed. I can see the stream is ready here, but I need to, or the game is ready here, but I need to get a refill of water real quick.
Oh, okay. I will handle it as we head into the draft here. Just so we don't lose any time. Feel free, Mike, you can go get some water. 100%. No worries at all. All right, so.
Yeah, TLF.
What did I do?
Ruby League, here we have it. We're on to our second game of the night. And the first two bans are Smolder and Ari. We've seen Smolder banned in both games, Topaz and Ruby so far. I know last week and in some of the weeks prior, Smolder has been quite the menace. And on some of the summoners that are going to be in the invitationals in the next 3 weeks. So, without Smolder, now that we are wise to that, what will people be playing? See Jarvan the Fourth banned as well, and Lux. This is a war against two of the most popular Demacian champions in the Ruby League. So let's see. We've got on the blue team, which is Piltover Party Girls. Once again, we are seeing the Piltover Party Girls. We see Nier, Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, Dripper, Armani Salami, and John. I know Dripper was going buck wild on Smolder last week. And so, without Smolder, we'll see how Dripper does. Okay, I know who is in this game. We're watching John. But I couldn't see who was in this game besides him. So, we will be waiting to update the teams at the top left and top right. But the first picks that we've got here, we have got Senna for blue side. Senna, one of the champions that at least halfway through the season had a 90% win rate and only a 10% ban rate. So we're going to see that put into action with that level of who can target the champions that are inside Senna's Mist and who can stop the onslaught that come forward.
I think I saw Kazik, if I'm not mistaken, which is probably who's playing Zach.
Oh yes, great call out. So Kazik is Shurima. We're once again watching Piltover Party Girls versus Shurima Sugar Daddies.
I wonder, we should really just, that just needs to be a rivalry. We need a theme song and everything.
Yeah, in spite of the fact that is there any crossover from week to week or overlap of who is actually the people playing on these two teams?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Right.
This is a rivalry that has been going since the beginning of time.
Okay. And we are headed right into it as we see Gnar in the top lane. At least I think in the top lane. Who Ate My Pop-Tarts pretty... Oh no, it's not Who Ate My Pop-Tarts who's with the off-meta picks. I'm mistaken. That might be Gnar in the top lane, and we've got Dripper picking Morgana for their team. That might be mid, it might be jungle, it might be support. And Swain as the final pick for Shurima Sugar Daddies in the first round of picks.
Okay. Swain Janna. Interesting. Okay. You think that's going to be a Swain mid or a Swain bot lane?
I mean, my favorite version of Swain is the Swain APC, the bot laner Swain. I mean, he's great as a support. I think he's most popular in this league as a support. But like we saw last week, and I'll say it every week, a support is a support. And they're never going to be anything besides that in any game that they participate in. You are guaranteed to be... Well, your role is to have the ward item. A support is a support is a support is a support. That's I'm sorry, but there's a glass ceiling on supports. And until you can
I'll give
sell
you-
that item, you're not going to break it.
I'll give you 2 exceptions to that rule. If Lux is in another lane, Lux would be, or do you mean if they're actually playing support?
If they're actually playing support.
Oh, okay, never mind. Retracted.
Because then you're just down gold. You are down
Yeah,
the items that
yeah,
you
yeah,
need.
yeah.
You're down the XP that you need as opposed to another lane. There's no advantage in the current meta to being a support versus being a solo laner.
Got you. Got you. And that's a Morgana Senna bot lane. That's gonna be annoying.
Yeah, if it is Morgana in the support role, for sure. But
You're right, I suppose
I'm
it
not
would
so
be.
sure anymore with the Ruby and Pearl leagues. I feel like I've lost the ability to assign champions to the correct roles.
Right before we were playing, my last game I played before I started streaming, I was a Teemo support because I had a Yi jungle and I just thought it'd be fun. And I won.
And fantastic. I mean, how can the ADC target the Yi if he's in Alpha Strike, and then when he gets out of Alpha Strike, the ADC is blinded?
Exactly.
And by the time that the ADC is unblinded, probably Alpha Strike again. Okay,
Or blind
so
the Yi.
yeah. So we've got Nocturne coming out for Piltover Party Girl, and we will see how they round out this team as Stream of Sugar Daddies picks up Ashe.
So there's a lot of CC going on
On both teams.
on both teams, but especially the red team.
Yes,
Right? Ashe slow. Swain W, Swain E, Zac knock up, Zac stun, Zac ult, Janna knock back, knock up, and slow.
Yeah, and if
The
that's
CC
Red Kane, especially even more. But here we have Zac and Kane in the same team, and I am, both of them have had their time in the top lane.
Yeah.
And if I
Only
were
because I
Gnar,
saw-
I'd be more scared to play against Kane.
Only because I saw that it was Kazik. I'm gonna guess that Zac is jungle.
Yeah. And that could make sense as to why Kane is up here. But which form will Kane get when half of the time he's hitting the ranged mini Gnar and half the time he's hitting the melee mega Gnar? That, I think, will be the question of when does Nier control it? And, Nier may want to face Blue Kane as Gnar instead of Red Kane. I have the feeling that Red Kane is the danger.
Do you get to choose once you get the stacks?
You do, but you are penalized for choosing the wrong one, the opposite of the one that you've really earned. So
Okay.
once you achieve your form, the other form gets put on, I believe, a 3 to 5 minute timer. That can be reduced by collecting more stacks of like its appropriate damage type or range type, but wasting 3 to 5 minutes on waiting while still in Kane form number 1, it's like being at a severe disadvantage, especially in lane. I don't think Kane form 1 has any advantage. There's like nothing special about him.
He's his own unique person.
Yeah, he's uncorrupted, you could say, in a way that the other two forms are not. He might be like cuter to some people, just like in terms of physical attractiveness, but besides those aspects, which don't really help you get kills in League of Legends, it's pretty useless.
So what team you favoring here?
Okay, so because I now realize that this Morgana is in the mid lane, I am going to go with the Swain mid and Kane top team, because it seems like they are going to be all around the map in ways that I think the Morgana team will struggle. The Nocturnal is very powerful, but only
It's their
able
only
to get
one.
onto Ashe and Janna, as at least as long as the players are playing, at least in their right zones. Ashe and Janna are the only ones who are going to be in any danger of being Nocturne ulted. And if they can play safely enough, Nocturne might have the biggest struggle out of everyone on the blue team.
Right. Well, and like you said, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of global, well, not global ults, but the Swain
Yeah.
W is essentially global. I mean, it's not, but it's got a ridiculous range. And if he's mid lane, he can go over and push W on somebody. Kane can go through walls, making him be able to travel faster. Zac can jump over walls, making him be able to travel faster. And then Ashe ult. So they're going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Whereas Zeri's like their only, and I guess Nocturne are their two major mobile champs.
Yeah, it's scary to think, how is Senna going to be able to support Zeri into Ashe Janna, who notoriously able to pin someone down.
Right.
The miss is going to need to be expertly executed. That Senna E, the Into the Mists. Okay, let me put up instead the Ruby Invitationals. Will we be seeing any of these players? Yes, we will, as we see Who Ate My Pop-Tarts in this game is going to be playing ADC in the Invitational. Dripper, who is ADC, who's playing Zeri, will be playing in the Invitational. And oh, here we are. We are ready for the game. We are getting started on the second match of tonight, the final week of CMSA's second season of 2026. And we've got Piltover Party Girls versus Shurima Sugar Daddies.
As we roll out.
Yeah, we're rolling on out. As we also have Chef Zangy, who's going to be in the Invitationals. And I believe Kazik. So we've got two on each team who are selected already for the Invitationals. Okay, PP Bandit going face first into that brush, or at least in the range of it, and loses about half of their HP already. We see in the chat, what the heck, dance party, but there's no dance party here, as one soul already for Senna. That is, you know, a decent enough advantage. That's the type of advantage I would like to have going into a lane.
Yeah, no honor among Senna players, evidently.
No, and I can say that as a Senna player. Okay, pretty simple. Let's look up into the top lane. We've got Chef Zangy on Kane here with Ignite top. Both players here with Ignite and Conqueror. I think Chef Zangy is a Red Kane preferred player, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think just given this playstyle from previous games, yeah. And I can't remember, have we seen his Kane? I think we have seen his Kane.
Okay, Kazik here to collect their chickens, but John is actually here to try to take it. Kazik ends up on top there, as John has only 5 jungle CS and Kazik has 10.
Yeah, you took a gamble and it did not pay off. Tisk, John.
Tisk. But the game is long. We will see if there are advantages still to be gained here, as Chef Zangy putting out quite a lot of damage onto this Mega Gnar form, willing even to lose their life as First Blood is taken and Ignite comes out from near. But Chef Zangy, that flash, not super effective.
I don't believe I've seen Nier before. They must be
potentially a sub. I know we have a lot of subs in the Ruby League tonight.
That's a really good play.
Yes. Oh, here we have Armani Salami able to get some good damage onto Luigi's Kitty, but with no mana, they are not able to put a miasmic pool or a dark pool underneath Luigi's Kitty, and so Luigi's Kitty will survive. They're looking in a pretty dangerous position here. Oh, and we see in the bot lane a gank come out from Kazik and a flash out from Rhythms to get the first kill in the bot lane onto Who Ate My Pop-Tarts. And Armani Salami gets the kill onto Luigi's Kitty, who overstayed just a bit too long.
Yeah, that Swain was living on borrowed time.
Yes, 100%. And we're seeing also Luigi's Kitty not respecting maybe Armani Salami's W's as a bit too much of walking and staying on them. Here we have Rhythms going for the attack onto Dripper as PP Bandit jumps in front. Will they get them in time? But Dripper launches that barrier out and Dripper flashes towards PP Bandit. Rhythms is now forced to back away completely and the W lands. Oh, the barrier comes out from Rhythms and that will be a kill for Dripper.
This is a good turnaround.
Okay, here we have Kazik coming out onto John after that gank, and Kazik not able to connect the Q just because of Nocturne's spell shields. Chef Zangy with the proxy. And John is here. We'll see if there is a strange encounter here as Chef Zangy has an idea where he is, just wants to get away. Oh no, he's looking for John here. John gets the level 4 for smiting that, and now Chef Zangy will be fleeing and cornered as Armani Salami is also here, ready to connect that Q and take Chef Zangy's life.
Blue team's really capitalizing on some of these things here.
Yeah, I mean, there we have Armani Salami proving me wrong, getting the 2 kills already in the mid lane, and maybe the one to effectuate change around the map before Luigi's Kitty gets the chance to buy any good items.
Not over though, right? There's still a lot of game left. Just a rough early game for red team.
Yes. And of course, all could change when Chef Zangy gets their form, but up until then, it looks like Gnar is going to have the run of this game, freely transforming. It's almost BM. 2 Transformers
Almost.
in the top lane. Okay, got Kazik looking at the dragon here as Armani Salami protects themselves as they TP back to lane. Okay.
Kind of want to know if someone ever actually did eat their Pop-Tart.
Oh, Armani Salami goes for the R onto Luigi's Kitty as Luigi's Kitty responds as well, but sitting in those pools will kill them as they are not able to heal back enough. You think someone who ate my Pop-Tarts Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a story there.
There's gotta be.
Also, I just noticed Morgana is going Dark Seal, which really...
Ooh. And PP Bandit able to get the kill onto Who Ate My Pop-Tarts from that successful Kazik gank. John's counter gank is not enough as Kazik lands, forcing John to flash. Rhythms looking for the finality here. Will be able to get that last auto there as Dripper and Armani Salami collapse onto Kazik. And that'll be the end as Dripper gets another kill. It looks like the mid, top, and ADC for the blue team. Oh, as Dripper gets that other kill. Double onto Rhythms. Piltover Party Girls in quite an advantageous position as they have about 3,000 golds ahead. And each of their laners is in a beautiful spot.
They all got away with well, I guess one didn't, but those two got away with such low health.
Yeah. Armani Salami able to, like I was saying, move around the map, and with that Dark Seal that you were pointing out, that may be the danger zone for this team as the AP is just going to rack up on this Morgana. Wait, my Pop-Tarts here with a gank for Luigi's Kitty. And the The fancy feat from Luigi's Kitty is not enough, as they will be stunned under their turret and die to Armani Salami's W. Wow. That was well played by both Who Ate My Pop-Tarts and Armani Salami, as they waited until they could figure out Luigi's Kitty's dance. Okay, Kazik out of vision of Armani Salami, able to get this E and Q onto him, but has to flash away from that Morgana ult. Okay, here we have Who Ate My Pop-Tarts coming back in as Dripper, looking for a little bit of extra damage now that they have their ally here with that ult. The Zeri ult will run out, and the bot lane of Shurima Sugar Daddy's forced away. An easy Void Grubs for Piltover Party Girls, as the Nocturne ult from John comes onto Chef Zangy in the top lane, but here we have the mid lane and jungler of Shurima Sugar Daddy's here behind Who Ate My Pop-Tarts and Dripper. Dripper did just get a double kill, but let's see if he can make it a quadra. And Kazik will kill Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, as Dripper is forced to be in between Luigi's Kitty, gets their triple that they were looking for, and that's basically a quadra for Dripper, as they have successfully 2v4'd the enemy team.
Look at the damage that Zeri is doing.
Yes.
You know, it's just mashing the Q key.
Yes, with 7 kills. That's going to be a really scary Zeri, especially anytime they have their ult up. But still, no Zangy form.
Do you think he's withholding it, like you said? Can you see?
No, we would be able to see if he had one of his forms available. Unfortunately, he doesn't, as Nier is able to just get right on top of him with the R, W, Q, and Ignite. Chef Zangy says, can't move. It's true. Gnar will do that to you. And now...
Gnar had other plans.
Yes, for Kayn. Now, red team, looking to claw back a little bit of control here, goes and starts the dragon, the Chemtech Drake, the first of the game, as the grubs were all taken by Piltover Party Girls already, so no handshake. And we've got 4 members of the team looking around the river, as Armani Salami is looking to collapse. Rhythm's looking to buy a little bit of space for their team, and the dragon will reset, as Who Ate My Pop-Tarts and Dripper going in on Rhythms. Rhythms quickly loses a lot of HP, because Zik trying to get onto Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, but Luigi's Kitty falls to Armani Salami in their own jungle, and now red team is left scrambling to get underneath their bot tier 1 turret. Okay, the Nocturne ult comes out. We will see as it lands onto Rhythms. Rhythms saved by that Janna ult from PP Bandit, but Armani Salami is here, able to get the kill onto Rhythms. And now John is feeling very good about this, I bet. Kazik forced to E away, as PP Bandit is the last remaining member left here alone near their turret. Armani Salami just using their autos as blue team secures the first turret. This is looking to be a stomp, as now the gold lead has extended to 8,500 gold for Piltover Party Girls.
And that... The Janna ult... The Janna was... Oh.
Okay, Dripper able to easily dispatch Luigi's Kitty, and now PP Bandit may be the next one on the list, as forced to run away from this Zeri ult, which is just doing so much AoE damage. Wow. And up in the top lane, the first turret has been destroyed, as Chef Zangy has chosen the blue form, and we'll see if that will help with taking down Morgana and Zeri. Oh, the double W comes out, as Chef Zangy is now rooted in place, and Dripper will take another kill, and will take Rhythms as well. This is a 10-kill Zeri at 12 minutes.
Yes, not looking good.
Dripper said, let me show you why I was chosen for the Invitational, and we are seeing it here tonight.
So I was going to say was that Janna was a really good pick, considering, you know, the Nocturne all in and everything that was going on. Unfortunately, it just isn't enough.
No, not enough to stop the Zeri onslaught, as there's just so much damage coming out. Like you said, the Q button is being mashed, and as well, this mid lane difference between Armani Salami and Luigi's Kitty tonight, it's just not enough for Luigi's Kitty to be able to go to another lane, as Nir's Gnar secures a solo kill onto Luigi's Kitty.
Yeah, and just about every lane, I guess, except for jungle. 1 second, let me verify. Yeah, just about every lane except for jungle is just really far behind.
Yes, for Shurima Sugar Daddies, you're saying, right? It
Correct,
is
yeah.
unfortunate that this is the last game that we'll see on stream for this team in Ruby, because Shurima Sugar Daddies, they are putting up a good fight typically. Chef Zangy, Kazik, PP Bandit. I'm not so familiar with Luigi's Kitty and Rhythms, but they both seem to be doing well. It's just Dripper has gotten so out of hand already.
Right, and sometimes you just get behind in the beginning, and there's nothing you can do about it, right?
Yeah.
You can just play it out and hope that you can catch them at a disadvantage.
Yeah, and you don't even want the game to go that long, I bet, with Senna, who ate my Pop-Tarts on Senna. That Ash ult flew just by them. It would have been so beautiful for that to connect for Shurima Sugar Daddies. Ooh.
And this right here is a... Oh, it locked up.
What locked up?
The stream, I can't see.
Oh no. Can you see now?
Oh, yep. There it is. It's back.
Okay. Great. You didn't miss much. We just saw Dripper take the tier 2 turret mid, and it looks like they're going to continue sieging as red side is forced to reckon with Armani Salami taking at least half of the turret's HP in the mid lane, and now 3 members of Piltover Party Girls able to continue the siege against 4 on the red side.
Gnar going down for Kane. Nope. Kane runs away.
Yes, so with a lot of autos placed on that turret, Armani Salami is able to do quite a lot there, as Luigi's Kitty is now forced into a bad position where Dripper is just easily able to dispatch with him. Okay, Chef Zangy forced to use his flash away, and it's looking like a lot of resources are being used by Shurima Sugar Daddies that do not gain them much advantage here. TP is coming out from Armani Salami, and Dripper is here as well to potentially take Chef Zangy's life, and that will be gone very quickly. As the Rift Herald is also taken by John, perhaps to make a quick end of this game, as only the inhibitor turrets remain for Shurima Sugar Daddies. And it looks like Luigi's Kitty will be next to fall.
Good point. We're only 15 minutes into this game, right? And it's
Oh. Dripper put into almost a terrible position as Kazik, Luigi's Kitty, Rhythms, and PP Bandit all fall underneath their inhibitor turret bot. Oh, here's Chef Zangy taking Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, and now looking for Armani Salami here. Will he be able to get it? Armani Salami flashes away and the root comes down. Dripper going melee mode, does get ignited, but gets the kill onto Chef Zangy. And red team looks like they have surrendered and said, noobs. I'm sorry, Luigi's Kitty, but we saw noobs. And it was not Armani Salami, Nir, John, Dripper, and Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, nor was it the members of Shurima Sugar Daddies. We've seen noobs. It was not displayed in this game, and especially not by Piltover Party Girls.
I gotta tell you, I've been calling noobs a lot of years, and I dare say I'm an expert, and I agree. I don't think anybody was a noob in that game.
No noobs. No noobs at all. And so we might have quite a while between the next game that we're going to be watching in Pearl. So with that, I mean, that was a really standout performance by quite a lot of those players. Should we talk to Dripper?
Yeah, we can. Dripper certainly carried that game, even though I want to know if somebody actually stole who stole my Pop-Tarts Pop-Tarts. I don't want
Yes,
to know the answer to that question.
we need to
But
find that out, but we could find that out.
Charlie horse. Ow.
Yeah.
1 second. Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
thank you, Ride My Slide. Thank you
I'm
for
back.
being in chat. We are so happy to have you here. Oh, you're good, Mike?
Yeah. No, my quadricep just completely locked up like Charlie horse.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. So
Did you
I'm back
tell
now.
it that we're busy? That we can't do that right
I
now?
can't be doing. I'm sorry. My 42-year-old body decided it doesn't care.
Okay,
All right.
so I know. Nar here. Welcome, Near TV. Thank you. That was beautiful play. But
It was a
let
very
me
good Yar play.
Dripper, I believe, is Janothan, right? So that's right. Can
What?
we get Dripper in the stream?
Oh yeah, I don't know their. Hang on, let me see if I can find them. Are they actually called Dripper?
It should
in
be
Discord?
Janothan and Piltover Party Goals. Let me send them a message. Just sent them a message. So, besides that, yes, it was a beautiful and fun game. And so, okay, he said sure, let's get them in here. I will get them in here.
I found them.
Okay, move to. And welcome to the stream. Oop.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the stream, Dripper. Congratulations on that game. That was a standout game for sure.
Yeah, we were I was honestly kind of surprised, especially with going up against Zangy, regardless if he was off roll or not.
Right.
First time Zeri, right?
No. I've played it a couple of times during CSMA, but you know where my calling is in Gen. But Zeri's definitely somewhere I'm very comfortable with playing.
Yeah, and I felt that the Smolder ban might have been targeted towards you after your performance last week as well. So
yes,
in spite of those bans, you're still riding high on that multi-kill, even that quadra kill that wasn't labeled as such, but was basically a quadra kill 2v4, you and your support clutching it out. How do you feel after that game?
I definitely feel good. Just knowing that, you know, we came out on top and everything else, but yeah, I definitely will say with that 2v4 situation, their focus was definitely split, and with having Pop Tarts there take a lot of aggro, I was definitely able to capitalize on that and clean up.
Yeah,
Are you the one that stole their Pop Tarts?
No.
I don't think so. It sounds like is what you're saying. So going into the invitational, since we won't speak to you after this game, at least not on stream, how are you going to prepare? Are you planning to prepare at all, or do you feel ready?
I'm definitely going to prepare because CSMA is definitely where I mainly play Summoner's Rift. So I'll definitely have to play some more and get comfortable with playing with the team that is set up for invitationals. And it's kind of weird playing with Pop Tarts, knowing that next week I'm going to be playing up against him. So.
And are you worried about any particular players in the invitational that you're up against? Just as a reminder, and they're here on stream, we've got Blaine, Kazik, Firefly, Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, and Zoe Relibear. Is there anyone you might be researching from the enemy team as you're preparing for next week, or 2 weeks from now?
I will definitely say Firefly, considering I've played with him quite a bit throughout the season. But I know what he's capable of. Same thing with Blaine and Pop Tarts and Kazik and Zarella. Like I know they're all highly capable players, so definitely going to try to play a lot smarter during the invitational.
All right. Well, best
It
of
should be a
luck.
good match.
Yeah, it will be for sure. And best of luck on the rest of your games tonight. And we'll see you in 2 weeks for the invitational. We've got something planned for pre-invitational, so hopefully you'll be happy to join us on stream again before that. But until then, good luck.
Thank you. Oh, I'm definitely excited for it.
Awesome.
Yeah, good luck. And good luck in
Okay.
your next game.
Thank you.
Great. And with that, we are going to head into a little break as it seems we are way early for our next game that we're going to be watching tonight. But stay tuned. We're going to be watching the Mike.
Pearl League last week of season 2.
Of
Or, I'm
which,
sorry,
yeah,
whatever
the last
season
week
we're
of
on.
season 2. That's where we are.
Oh,
Of
2026 season 2. I was
yeah,
like, I know there's more than 2 seasons.
right. So, of which Mike is a veteran and I know has some extra special insight into what we're going to see. This time, I was right about the mid lane picks that we were going to see Morgana and Swain in the mid lane for Ruby. But Pearl, Mike, I rely upon you as our translator to let us know where are they going to be. And stay tuned.
We'll see if I'm right.
We'll see if Mike is right after just a few minutes.
We'll be right back.
So, we are so excited because we are going to be watching the game that is led by River Otter's team. As we were saying, the Thresh main themselves. Let's head on over. We have here on each team. So, we see on the left
There
side,
it is.
oh, there's the Thresh band, because we know that River Otter is on the red side here.
Well, and I bet you, I wonder if they're thinking right now, man, I wish I should have banned Lulu and let Thresh through. Or
Yeah, I mean, it's possible because it's not that big of a difference between the skill prowess, the finesse that River Otter displays on both of them. And going back to invitationals, we might have quite a few of our invitational members on this very team. We're off to the races with the first game of tonight. We are watching the Topaz League in week 7. All right, we've got Jin's Jorts versus Velvet's Brats. Oh,
Go-
yeah.
going in and getting punished by the hey girl.
Oh
Or is it
my
Krill?
gosh, 4 stacks.
Krill.
Oh, and that's the 5th stack. That bleed may be the killing blow on, and Bormillion dies. And first blood goes over to Gay Grill as both junglers have lost their flash, and Bormillion didn't even get the ward that he wanted in the enemy side. And now Tiddly is also going to suffer for that, as they suffered a lot of bleed damage as well. We got the Rift Herald top lane. Bormillion looking for Ixetos here. Ixetos' E comes down, but Tiddlywink will ult, and it looks like Ixetos is going to fall to Xin Zhao as Bormillion gets a successful gank off. Scary when your laners are this low. Oh, okay, here we go. Tiddlywink going in for the ult on Ixetos, but Tiddlywink will get stunned in the process, but Bormillion and Tiddlywink will knock down Ixetos in the process.
They started this game at like 30 seconds being 800 gold down. Now they're almost 2 grand up.
Okay, tried and true gank from Bormillion onto Tiddlywink's lane here as another Lissandra Frozen Tomb gets onto Victor. We have Gay Grill.
Yeah, maybe it just came down to sight, right? Like maybe they didn't know that the rest of the team was there, and that's why they did all that. But looks like Darius has some issues here.
Oh, the ult coming out onto Shangru instead of Bormillion makes it so that Gay Girl does not secure a kill here, and Bormillion may be able to make it out safely as the rush is now falling. Tiddlywink gets that kill onto Gay Grill and onto the rush, and now blue team is in a completely dominant position as Ginger Oxide is able to chase down Ixetos, and that is a full ace. You know, for Aremaref, that is not enough damage to really get Ginger Oxide out of here. The bubble comes out onto River Otter, and with that W from Tiddlywink, River Otter will fall as Aremaref condemned into that wall. This looks like it may be the end of the game, as there are only 2, soon to be 3 members of the red team available to defend this base, as Jin's Jorts is pushing with Baron minions.
And the 3 of them are sitting there waiting, hoping that they have a chance to do something under turret, but
The Gragas ult comes
unable
out.
to do so.
Yeah. And then Tiddly's ult comes out again, and we see Bormillion not even really necessary for the end of this game, as Tiddlywink, Shangru, Bormillion, Ginger Oxide, and Swicemaster will take the first game of week 7. Jin's Jorts taking the victory here.
Was Morgana? I think Morgana was one of the ones the last time we had a Ruby champion stats. I think she was one of the ones on the higher list.
Absolutely. Yep. If she's wearing a long flowy dress and she's looking good in it, she's probably one of the champions that Ruby wants to play. I'll just put that out there. The second game of the nights, we are watching the Ruby League play in week 7 of CMSA's 2026 season 2. Oh, Firefly and Skippy McSkipper. Firefly lands the charm onto Skippy McSkipper, and now it's autos that separate this battle as Firefly gets the W off and takes first blood.
I'm kind of surprised the W missed him on the way back on the reflection.
We have Chef Zangy with a gank. Oh, unfortunately, the W does not connect for Chef Zangy. Does not deter him at all, as Dr. Fox PhD is here with the counter gank. Silver Sam is going to fall first, but then so will Lick and Stick, as Dripper is next on the list. Pinky Soup and Dr. Fox able to collapse now on Chef Zangy as the TP is coming in from Skippy McSkipper for an assist onto Zangy, as this is going to be the first Chemtech Drake as well, going to Piltover Party Girls, as they have epic monster dominance. The objectives are on their side.
Got a
He
bounty.
almost has as many items as Zangy does, as Shark Attack is here, gets hooked by Pinky Soup. Pinky Soup launches the ult, but Firefly is able to get onto Silver Sam on the Senna, and Pinky Soup is left running now. Maybe it is a support, as Firefly gets some good damage onto Dr. Fox, sending Dr. Fox running. Oh, but that Shark Attack Thresh Hook lands, and Dr. Fox will be forced to give up their life.
York just goes and just wails
Yeah.
on that tower.
Yes, these hooks and these charms from Firefly and Shark Attack are really, really beautiful. Not to mention Chef Zangy's W's. Yes, with 2 members of the team down, they are desperate to hold the blue team back from their Nexus turrets, but it looks like at least one of these turrets is going to fall, as Shark Attacks and Zangy and Dripper are looking here. Dr. Fox, getting desperately low, will fall to Smolder's passive, and now blue team. Oh, Chef Zangy hit by Skippy McSkipper's ult, and now it is potentially the reversal, as Skippy McSkipper, oh, just through the breadbasket, does not hit Dripper, but now it's a 1-for-1 there.
York is up again and actually in here to fight.
Oh,
Comes in. And
okay. That's it.
that's the game.
That's it. Firefly able to get the kills onto both Highlight and Silver Sam, as now Pinky Soup is the only one remaining. Shark Attack lands a clutch hook onto Pinky Soup and survives. And so this game will go to Shark Attack, Chef Zangy, Firefly, Dripper, Lick and Stick of Shurima Sugar Daddies in our second game of the night. I can't believe you said Tarek is family. There are so many
That's
league
what-
champions who are family.
That's true. Well, I'm glad you got that. I thought that was just something me and my friends did.
No, I knew exactly what you mean. He likes the gems that glitter in rainbow colors.
he likes gems that glitter. I love that. We're all gems.
And here we are getting ready. We are here finally at the beginning of our Pearl game for week 7, and we've got Neela's Naughties versus Kaisa's Kittens. Oh, here we have Space Dandy against Jotaro Abane. Space Dandy manages to get the first blood, taking Jotaro Abane's at his own Krugs. Yes, and here we have Space Dandy able to secure 2 of the grubs, and we'll see as this battle ensues over the last one. Jotaro Abane is able to get on top of Space Dandy, and will get the kill, as now Giraffesicle running for their life, as Jotaro will take... Oh no. Oh yes. We'll be able to take it as Mars collects the kill onto Jotaro Abane.
So I see Singed has built cloth armor. And I'm trying to figure out what he saw that might have been killing. Oh,
Olaf, for sure. Okay, the ult comes out from DRK, as Mars did not have W to prevent it. And that is so much damage on this ignited Mel. Gray flashes over and gets the knockup as DRK lands the last few blows onto him, as Latimer is the only one remaining, not able to protect himself from any of these spells. The ult comes out from Quay, and John secures the kill.
if red team decides that they want it, they're gonna get it. But it looks like Galio's recalling.
Mars pulls Gray in by reversing the Blitzcrank hook, but now Mars is in a bad position as Mel is now forced to run away, and Gray there gets Warwick ulted and falls as DRK is now on the run, potentially going to fight back as he gets a double kill onto both Warwick and Rel there. And now it looks like it is going to be Red Side's Drake, as that QW from Quay does secure the kill onto Calamity Shades as Jotaro gets the last hits. Bits of CC that could have made DRK even stronger than he is. I think Rel, oh, and right there, DRK is not able to stand still and ult due to that Rel, but now he will be, now that Rel has launched her full combo. As Jurassical looking to get something here, potentially looking to flip, oh, flips DRK, and now Latimer is here drawing everyone into Jurassical's poison as Olaf gets shut down. Jurassical then killed by DRK in response as Gray lands a hook onto Space Dandy as DRK lands the final blow. 6 autos from Jotaro Banana Q destroys Mars's HP, as we now see Calamity Shades under heavy fire as Jurassical looking to block Gray's path, and DRK gets the kill onto Space Dandy as Calamity Shades is desperately trying to get out of here as Gray lands the hook onto Calamity Shades and finishes the kill, as Latimer is now looking to get Jurassical out, but DRK will be able to get that last hit, and DRK will bump their score up to hello and welcome back. It is the final week of CMSA's second season of 2026 for the League of Legends League. We saw already the Topaz League play. That's the Emerald and higher players, the peak that CMSA has to offer in terms of meta and ranked League of Legends. And we saw Mbessa's aunties. Which team won? Mbessa's aunties won, I believe. Yes, they did. Right. And so then we just saw in the Ruby League, the Piltover Party Girls, not Parties Girls. The Piltover Party Girls beat Shurima Sugar Daddies. And now we've got They did party hardy. And they always have. I feel like they have always done well when we've seen them. The Party Girls are so up right now.
I'm telling you, we need a tally.
I'm going to head over to our scene that shows the invitationals and bring up the Pearl invitationals, which we may be seeing a few of these players today, as we've got Space Dandy, Trolls, Snoops, Shades, and Spellfire on the first team. Team names to come, because they're going to be really, really funny, I guarantee. Then we got Frosty Penguins, Maple Mamba, Psy Hero, Medeo, and D-Sauce on the second team. But in the meantime, we have so much time. I think it would be fun if we did a little bit of LOL Sketch. So you could see me and Mike playing LOL Sketch. How about that?
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
I'm going to try to get LOL Sketch here.
I don't know what this is, so you guys gonna learn with me.
Okay, so essentially this is Pictionary, and let me just do a little bit of cropping. So,
I'm a horrible drawer. This is gonna be great.
This is gonna be fantastic. I love this game. So, while we are waiting for our next group to come in. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be able to edit, transform. Okay, everyone can see what you're drawing, Mike. Just so you know.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so I am trying to crop. Let me see if I can find out how I can do that very easily. LOL Sketch. We are going to try to transform it. Okay. I think I will have to manually do the transformation. Okay. We are going to get this figured out, even if I have to do it manually.
Transformation of what?
Of the screen, so that people can see only what they need to see, and we can make it as nice and neat as possible. Okay.
Gotcha.
This should be probably 250. No. 200. There we go. Just so they don't see what the word is that we're doing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
And so chat can also participate. Isn't that so fun?
Yeah. I think so. Lisa, I'm sure it'll be obvious in a second.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. Chat, you will not be able to see what I or what Moens is drawing. It's Shaco Invisible. Yes, that's who we are drawing currently. Nice. Okay, so I will start drawing, and chat, you will not be able to see who it is that I am drawing, but let's see if I can do this.
Wait,
Ready?
is the word here somewhere? Am I supposed to see the word?
Nope, it's me drawing, not you.
Oh, okay. So that is singed because green. No.
You gotta type it. You gotta type it.
Oh.
In the chat, there you go. It was singed immediately. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. Oh.
Let's see. And you have the picture there as well, which helps.
I am.
Okay, we've got farts coming in. Thank you, farts. Okay, chat, you have to help me. Who is the? Oh, it's Fiddlesticks. Nope, it's Yone. Who has 2 swords or 2 arms like that? Oh, it's Katarina.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, now it's my turn. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Um, and then
I don't know how to spell it. Trent. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's probably kale.
yeah, hell yeah. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh. Okay.
Purple. Okay. Oh, immediately Vel'Koz. I was like purple, and then it looked like it was an eyeball. Okay. Oh my god, I almost just said who this was out loud because I was like, okay, how do I draw? And then, okay, ready? For some reason, I think this is the most important thing first.
Charlie Brown.
Um,
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
right. That's what I'm saying. Mm, and then
Uh,
this.
I'll try
And
it.
then
Chat.
this.
Not
Okay.
Galileo. Oh. I'm gonna have to file. It probably is that, but I can't spell that, so it's gonna take me like 10 minutes to type it.
Let's see. Does chat have it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh
there we
yes,
go.
and it was Kiana. Okay.
couldn't-
Good job,
I
chat.
couldn't-
I saw Toki said it. Nice.
Type it. Okay.
Okay. I hope everyone's enjoying because we have to wait for this game and we could have just, waited on pause, but the people demand entertainment. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's not Bard? I thought that was a trumpet. Oh my gosh. That's not Casante's little arms? Not arms, but the pillars? What is this? Galio. Great. What were
I didn't even get
you
to the good.
drawing big wings?
That's the wings, yeah.
Okay. I beat you just by a little bit because I guess you got mine, or I got yours faster than you got mine. But let's keep
Singed I got really
going.
quick.
I love the gallery that it gives us as well.
Oh, okay. This one. All right.
Okay. Feet. Feet first. Oh.
I'm not a very good artiste.
Oh, can chat see? Chat can't even see what I'm guessing. I've guessed Darius. I've guessed Brand. I guessed Annie. What? Who's this little guy? Oh, it's Lee Sin. Oh my god. Okay. How do I draw this guy?
No laughing at my drawings. Oh, Pac-Man.
Just you wait.
Oh, I don't know how to spell it. How do you spell Kog'Maw?
The way it's spelled.
Oh, W. That's why I got it wrong. Okay.
There you go. Nice.
I forgot there was the W. I just did MA.
Okay, we're starting to get some people trickling in. Hopefully we
Well,
get
they
both
can wait.
sides.
They can wait. We're playing a game. This is important.
This is really important, everyone. Please allow the artists to draw. I hope everyone appreciates that you don't get to see also what is happening. You only get to see the art here. Oh. Oh.
I don't draw
Is that you we're drawing a scythe? Oh, what the heck? It looks like it's someone's body. Fiddlesticks? I keep saying fiddlesticks, and it's not fiddlesticks at all. I've said Gwen, Kane, fiddlesticks, Yorick, Elise. Is it? It's not Vex. Purple like this. Oh, it's not Cho'Gath. Yeah. Are you as confused as me, Mike? Oh, okay. Eyes. Malzahar. Okay. There's only 5 seconds left. I'm gonna check chat. Kaisa. It was Nico.
It's supposed to be a tail.
It was supposed to be a tail. Okay. Well, let's see if I can do this.
Eggplant. Oh. No? Oh? No?
I'm carefully
Oh.
drawing everything.
Those aren't mushrooms. What is that? I tried Vigar.
You can also. Oh, great, Malzahar. Yes, exactly. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, hello. Okay, we've only got one of the teams in here. We're still good to go on keeping playing.
Good. I'm busy.
Good. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, a sword. Viego. Oh no, that's Fiora now with 2 swords. I got it.
Yep. Hey. This is about as advanced as my drawings get.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry. Okay.
BMO. Oh.
Ooh, bet you didn't know you could use the bucket tool.
I did not know I could use the bucket tool. That's so fancy. So fancy. An acorn? Oh, yeah, you're right, chat.
Yeah. That's my Rammus.
Okay.
Okay, and that's our gallery, everyone.
I don't know how you didn't get Nico. It looks just like her.
It does. It really does. You know, her spiky tail ligament thing. I love that I didn't even need Fiora's head. It's the headless Fiora skin. And I really wanted to draw more spikes coming out of Rammus, but it wasn't necessary.
The head was coming later.
Okay, so we have got people in this lobby and we are ready. Okay, let me know when we're ready because I am the leader.
I am the master.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Poggle, you just tuned in, but we were waiting on this last game to come in, and we've got some beautiful drawings here. I don't know if we want to watch the Pearl game anymore. I think this is a lol sketch stream now.
Yep, sorry guys.
But we are
We should do one
just
more.
about ready for the Pearl game to come in. And
We can do one. We can do one more. They've got to load in anyway.
oh, you want to do it when they load in?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, we could potentially do that. We could potentially do that for sure. Okay, especially now that we have it up. But just keep the game up, and then I'll hit restart when we're in that loading screen. So I've asked them to let me know when they are ready, because the stream, we're ready. We've been ready. And this will be the last game of season 2, 2026, at least the regular season. This is essentially the finals. Then we've got the invitationals next week.
Then we go into the playoffs.
Yeah, the playoffs. All right, and just so you all know, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of this. And we see some of these players we've got here, they are going to be playing in this game and next week. It's not the last game for them. They are in the invitationals. So we're talking about Maple Mamba, who we're gonna see. We're talking about
Hero, right? Or no, he's not over here.
He's not here. He's Maple Mamba, Medeo. Those are our two that we have to look out for that are here. Shades, Calamity Shades. It's the shorthand here that's getting me a little mixed up. The shorthand. Shades. We're going to watch Calamity Shades in this game. Maple Mamba and Medeo. But besides that, we still have 7 more players. Giraffesicle, Latimer, Gasians, Ray, Shrimp Wheels, Mars, and Third Person, who we're going to watch in this Pearl game. And it's going to be exciting as all heck, because we've got Gasians in the mid lane. Nautilus mid? We've got Latimer on support, playing hopefully Lux support. Please, please, drafting gods.
Nautilus everywhere.
Nautilus everywhere. And so, with that, they don't seem to be super ready. Maybe they just got out of their last game and they needed a little bit of time. Because typically we're the ones coming in late. So we avoid the uptime that they have, or the downtime that they have.
Yeah, they're going to be deciding who to ban and etc.
Yeah, it's a lot riding on this. It's the last streamed game of the regular season.
Or they're trying to figure out that or lads trying to get everybody to go some weird loosely related team like Team Yordle or Team Bald or Team
I see, and Gasians has let
Team Girly Pop.
Yes, but we know Ari can't be on that list because Gasians is limited this week. No Nautilus, no Xerath, no Ari. So Gasians gonna need to pick out a 4th pick out of those.
Hero versus anti-hero next.
So true. Hero versus anti-hero. We've got so many interesting stories here. We've got Snoops and Psy-Hero who have been ramping up all season. And, you know, maybe this will be their last game in Pearl, the Invitationals, as they seem to be interested in Ruby as well. Some graduation stories. Uh-oh, I think it just told us that we are... Oh, you disconnected and rejoined.
Yeah, it told me that I was... that I hadn't been doing anything very...
Yeah.
It was very sassy. It was very sassy.
It was like, you're inactive.
You're inactive.
It's a noobs. Noob. Okay.
It's laughing at our drawings.
Yeah. Okay, so... Let me know when... Alright. We are very ready. And... excited. Because... you know, this may be the longest of our streams that we've done for CMSA. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Is look at what are the team names. On the blue side, we've got Brahms Babes. Let me edit that. And on the red side, we've got it's Gasians, Calamity Shades, Latimer, Maple Mamba, and Giraffesicle of Oran's Otters. Very nice. I'm partial to seeing Lad in the mid lane after that Lux highlight I was able to create. But Lad in the support role, it's not gonna be easy.
Well, he can
For
still play. He can still play Lux support. It's
That's
not. There's
true.
no rule against. There's no rule against. Although he's not going to get it.
You don't think
I
so?
predict. No, Lux is almost always banned
That's true.
in
It
every
is
matchup.
true.
It has nothing to do with Lad. Just in every in every lobby, everyone bans Lux. They're ready. All right.
Let's see red side ready, because that was just third person from blue side. I just want to be extra careful and sure.
Nope, that makes sense.
I don't want to put someone in a position where someone needs to quit and then it takes even longer to get into the game. No sense. No sense in that.
None whatsoever.
Perhaps you were right. We could have played another one while we were waiting. And look at you, Mike, that you didn't even know this game existed, lol sketch, and now favorite game, favorite new game.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember playing this with you before.
Yeah, what we
It
used
would
to
have been
do.
a while ago.
What we used to do is there's a game called Scriblio, and you can create a custom word set, and so you can put the League of Legends champions in there. But lol sketch has all the pictures, which I appreciate because you can kind of just draw based on the picture of like the champion art. Okay, we're all ready, and we are going in. We will take a look. The League of Legends client should show up, and we're ready in the first ban phase as we watch Bronze Babes ban against Orange Otters first.
There we go.
Teemo.
Banned for loitering.
Well, yeah, true. Banned for loitering, and perhaps for good reason, because in some of these pro games, which can be, littering especially, that's exactly what I was going to mention. We see Lilia banned on the other side, 2 damage over time champions, which can be very frightening and very annoying in these types of games where you have to measure out and meter out how much damage am I going to do and how much damage are they going to do to me.
So when I played Teemo earlier today, I realized that there was Leona ban and a Misfortune ban.
Yeah.
I realized that there's, like, if Teemo gets banned, there's, like, nobody really that can replace that itch. It's very much like Taco Bell. I don't consider Mexican food. I figure
it's like its own category.
It's its own category, exactly.
Yeah.
Like you don't want Mexican food when you go to Taco Bell. You just want Taco Bell.
Right.
Right. So, like, the same category. Teemo is in a category of his own.
Yeah, and there we go. Zyra and Yorick banned as well. We've got so many champions on this list who use minions or place traps or do damage over time. And so we see Leona as the Gray ban there, since Gray will be in the support lane.
Malzahar is still available.
Malzahar is still available, and so is Lux, as we might see Lux get picked up for Oran's Otters and Latimer. See,
they're securing the Shaco pick first. Haven't locked in yet. Could go either way.
Shaco able to go untargetable, which would be very good against Amumu's ult, but instead we got Sejuani, both junglers for both teams picked up already, although, you know, Gaijin's no stranger to Sejuani in a lane.
Tristana.
Yeah, great. I mean, Sejuani demands some melee champions by her side, but, you know, absent that, it'll still be fine.
So there's the Teemo ban. The Teemo ban was because third person likes to go Alawi. Alawi is not banned. Oh, alright. Never mind.
Then we see Varus picked. I don't believe that'll be third person's Varus. It might be for...
Was third person top? I wasn't looking.
Third person, I believe, is top. I didn't get a screenshot of the roles in the lobby. But We will see as Mars will round out the picks for Brahms Babes here. And we've got Karma. Karma Varus, that is a beautiful poke lane. And great to set up for a Mumu ganks to come in and clean up. Just making sure you're active in the lol sketch.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
saw
you
a
see it
chat
come
came
up?
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
then
just.
Oh, Lux to round out potentially for Latimer in the support lane. So we've got once again jungler ADC support picked on both sides. Becoming quite the pick, the draft meta. As now both teams are reckoning with what mid laners and top laners do we ban out. As we've got a Nautilus Lissandra ban coming out to try to get Mars out of their comfort picks. I know Mel is still up. Mars has been a scary... Oh no, Mars is a support player, I believe. So
Yeah, Mars is a
no
support
worries
player, yeah.
on the Mel. I was just confusing Mel with whether it was support or mid lane 2 weeks ago or last week. But
Right.
I
Well, I think
imagine we won't be
Karma
seeing Mel.
is likely going support.
Yes, I would think. Karma
Right,
mid
'cause-
is not great news. I know we saw it once and it lost pretty heavily. And you could say that that's for any number of reasons, but honestly, it's not the best mid lane pick. Not a performer these days. In fact, there might be data behind that. 48% win rate D tier mid lane champion.
Overall or in
Emerald Plus. But let's see,
In
maybe
Emerald Plus.
we could see gold. 50% win rate
interesting.
B tier in gold. And picked twice as... No, picked 20 times as often in gold than it is in Emerald Plus.
Interesting.
We've got Nautilus coming out, but it's not for Gasians.
Maybe they were joking.
Yeah, I don't believe they could use a ticket. We would have heard about that, right?
Yeah. Well, now I'm really curious.
Yes, me too. And so that is going to be the Veigar mid for Brahms Babes. And it'll
Wow.
round out with our top laner, who we're going to see. That will be Cho'Gath, likely, it looks like. And so, counters to Cho'Gath, we might end up seeing Shen, Ornn, Gwen, some of the champions that do that percentage health damage towards Cho'Gath. Will we see them picked here?
Excellent question. Right now, I think they're wondering the same thing.
Or Dr. Mundo, the terror of Topaz. Oh, instead we've got third person's Alawi coming out. Alawi, you know, pretty significant counter to Cho'Gath, but not of the highest order.
But third person's on the other team.
Right, third person is on the other team. I didn't even realize that. So we see third person facing Alawi, unless third person is jungle. This is where I'm maybe massively confused.
Well, I'm confused as to where Nautilus is going if it's not Gasians.
Yes.
Maybe it is Gasians and it was a falsity and they didn't actually get auto-banned.
No,
Maybe it
I
was
don't think they
all-
would lie. We really
It was
have
all
to
a-
see, but
all
we do have
Flim flam.
yeah, a flim flam shim sham. But we do have at least 3 minutes before we get into this game. And you know what,
I'm down.
Mike?
I'm down.
Yeah, let's open it back up. As we wait for the spectator delay, we are going to do one last game of LOL Sketch. Moens is going to start.
I am going to start. Ooh. Oh. Okay.
As they begin their game, we are going to begin our game. The perfect circle. Oh. Shen? No. Cannon? No. Viego. There we go. I saw the crown, and I was like, who could have that type of crown? Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ready for this?
Janna or Shaco, Fiddlesticks. What? Mundo?
There we go. I was trying to build like a blocky body for you.
I got you. I got you.
Ziggs immediately. The bombs. I knew immediately. Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh God, what's his name? What's the guy's name with Daisy? I can't think of the guy's name with Daisy. Ivern. No. Yeah, this looks like the sun or like the moon, the old McDonald's commercials. Oh God, I'm old. Nobody else knows that. Snake. What's her name? Cassiopeia? No. With a egg? What? Oh, Aurelian Soul. I spelled that. How do you spell
You
Aurelian
have to
Soul?
spell it. There we go. I was like, how do I draw the blah, 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 blah that he does? Darius, Draven. The red shoes and the pink body? That body? Balloon body? Oh, it's an animal. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. I got knocked out of the screen. It's Cho'Gath? No? What is this? Chat, help. Okay, we are in, and we are going to move back to League of Legends, as I have no idea what that was.
It was
I
Rumble.
hate to say. Okay. Let's take a look at this as it was Rumble. Okay. So we are here in our last game of the night. Finally, we've got this going on for us as we are watching the Pearl League in week 8, the final week of CMSA's League of Legends season. And third person is already on the run as Gaijins and Calamity Shades with Maple Mamba in tow are ready here to fight to the death. Level 1. Calamity Shades putting that E onto third person, but now forced to flash away. Oh my gosh, the Giraffical and Shrimp Wheels are going to go at it in this topside river. Third person being pulled away from his buff. Uh-oh. We've got Maple Mamba on Nautilus starting their buff as now third person is gonna be set so far behind. Gray getting so much good gold there. Okay, the danger of the craziness as we have Gray on Veigar, Karma mid. It is Mars on Karma mid, Gaijins on Sejuani mid. Listen, nothing could have told me what this group of players were going to play. Nothing.
Right.
Except
Nautilus,
for Latimer on Lux.
Well, we did get that right. I guess I could have. I didn't even think. I was too busy getting all excited to play.
Okay, here we go. Third person meeting Maple Mamba as Maple Mamba has entered their side of the jungle. Let's see. That Gromp is in smiting range. It is going to reset as Maple Mamba flashes back towards their side of the jungle. And Mars and Shrimp Wheels are going to flash onto Maple Mamba. But let's see. Maple Mamba will fall as First Blood goes onto Brahms Babes. But not before Orange Otters is going to set up another kill in response, taking Mars out of the equations. But Gasians is going to fall for the commit there, as it's a 2-for-1 in the topside river at just 2 minutes into the game. Okay, Jurassical with quite a sizable lead in levels over Shrimp Wheels. Shrimp Wheels doesn't care, seems to want to just go at this as with a red buff. They think they have the great advantage, but Jurassical is able to get this red buff off of them as it's a level 3 versus level 2, and minions included. Ilaoi is just able to do wonders against Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath got Jurassicaled.
Yes, I mean, Cho'Gath is a late game scaler, so we're not going to see too much early dominance out of that champion in spite of having a red buff. Oh, and now Jurassical's the one with the red buff, and Shrimp Wheels going for this here. Jurassical flashes away. Let's see. They are now willing to fight just a little bit more as the minions are doing quite a bit of damage to Shrimp Wheels. Oh, okay. These E's are going to make all the difference as Jurassical looks to get a little bit of their HP back. Shrimp Wheels now skirmishing, but will it be enough to make a difference here?
Yeah, Cho'Gath and Ilaoi are really going at it.
I think it's possible we missed a death somewhere along this. No, we didn't. We didn't miss anything. I was like, how is it 2-2?
I was gonna say, when?
Right. There's been no time. We've been chock full of action. Okay, Latimer using a lot of mana, but also getting a lot of poke out onto their enemy laners. Okay, here we have Maple Mamba makes it there and smites that scuttle immediately as third person is flashed upon by Latimer. And let's see, Latimer gets a little bit of damage there, but no re-engage from third person and Mars.
Unable to secure the scuttlebug, but they got out safely, so.
Yeah, Skasians is now following third person to this scuttle as Mars may be able to collapse here. Third person goes for the stun, but will fall to Gasians as Mars is now on the hunt for some Gasians. Let's see. Just a few more autos from Karma. Oh, but Maple Mamba will be there in time to get the autos and stunning onto Mars as Gasians makes it safely into that Baron pit and it's just gonna back. Wow, beautifully done by Gasians to use their movement to follow third person around. Third person is not having the best starting experience to this game.
No, but it's still anyone's game, right?
Right.
Gold's
Oh, for a second I
too
forgot
far.
Latimer was not the mid laner, because there we have Lux in the mid lane catching and pushing and crashing that mid lane wave into Mars.
As Sejuani mid is coming back. That's so funny. Yeah, Cho'Gath's just getting wailed on by these tentacles.
Yeah, here we have Gasians looking for a stun onto Mars here, but the root will come out, the Karma root. Karma seems to be the right amount of mobile to deal with Sejuani in the mid lane. Ooh, Gray gets hit by that Latimer bind, and nothing much will come of it, but just more stacks for Lux on that tribute, as we now have third person looking for a gank in the bot lane. Oh, the E from Gray will stun Calamity Shades, but the W will come out from Tristana. Another stun from third person as Medeo flashes forward. Oh, let's see. The Q from Varus misses Calamity Shades as he makes it out safely without having to use flash, but only using barrier. And Gasians deep in the enemy jungle, looking potentially for third person on their way back to their Krugs, but this jungle's already been taken, so no worries. Gasian's now behind Gray and Medeo, able to get this gank off with Vladimir, and Gray will be killed by Gasians as Medeo retreats to their turret.
The aggression is just unfortunately not so good there
No.
on the part of the blue team's bot lane. Sorry, Bronze
And
Babe's bot lane.
And so now Shrimp Wheels forced into a position of farming under turret while we have third person looking for this dragon that Maple Mamba and Gatians have the upper hand on. Vladimir here as well, as Medeo is able to get potentially this kill. Uh-oh. The last auto onto Vladimir does secure that kill, but Calamity Shades is here, has W back up, and the lethal tempo will secure that kill onto Medeo. As in the other side, Maple Mamba fell inside the dragon pit. Okay, Gatian's forced to flash away. Yes. More deaths than minutes in the game, and
Sure.
a lot of the kills going on to Gasian's Sejuani mid, who has started with a Negatron Cloak and a Giant's Belt. That will help them 100% deal with the AP damage coming out on hit from Varus, the AP damage from Karma, the AP damage from Cho'Gath, the AP damage from Amumu, and the AP damage from Vhagar.
It's a very good point, right? They've got too tanky of a team that they're facing to be all AP like that.
Okay, 600 HP left on it, and third person does secure the smite onto that dragon as Vladimir is now running away from Medeo. Jukes one way, jukes another, but the autos still get him as third person is left in the pit alone to deal with this, but no, Karma is here with the shield and able to get it. Jurassical looking for this kill here, does not get it. Calamity Shades jumps in for the secure onto Amumu. Gasian's now forced into the enemy jungle, running away, but Calamity Shades has taken Gray. The ult comes out from Varus, and that will be the end of Gasian's inside their jungle. But now Jurassical looking for blood.
Like that. See how long it took for any sort of AP damage to do anything to the boar woman that I can't think of the name of right now.
Sejuani, right. Yes, but with that, we've got the Yumus at just 9 minutes on Varus. That is going to be potentially, that lethality is going to be what's necessary to take down Gasians, especially the percentage health damage that Varus does. So the more health Gasians builds, hopefully Medeo may be thinking, the more damage they'll be able to do in response.
Yeah, they're against a pretty tanky team.
Yeah, Karma just tickling Sejuani. It looks also like Calamity Shades is going for a lethality item with that Serrated Dirk and Pickaxe first pick. Has got so much roaming around the map. I knew Gasians would be interested in that. Okay, we got Shrimp Wheels landing that Q onto Jurassical as third person is now here autoing this tentacle just to make sure that Jurassical doesn't have enough tentacles to do something crazy here. And the ult and stun will come out from Gasians, but it is not enough to save Jurassical as third person Mars and Shrimp Wheels are all here ready to attack. Oh. There we go. Just chased to the turret, but no further.
Yep, made it away.
Okay, Gray potentially looking for something here on Vladimir as Medeo gets the finishing blow there, but Calamity Shades will get a double kill as Gray stands and is ignited by Vladimir to set it up perfectly for Calamity to get their 4th kill of this game. There are almost double the amount of deaths as there are minutes now. What were you gonna say, Mike?
I was gonna say both ADCs have 4 kills, but not on each other.
No. Not on each other. I mean, some of Calamity's kills are on Medeo, but certainly they're not. They're taking it mostly from the supports. Okay, Mars beautifully evading the last tick of stun that will leave them frozen by Sejuani. Oh, and here we have Maple Mamba looking for a gank here as Latimer is the only one also here. Oh, beautiful QER coming out from Latimer to slay Gray as Maple Mamba holds Gray still. And then we have the Collector already coming out for Tristana. That is surely going to make a difference. I know that so many of the plays in the Pro League are decided by 10% slivers of HP being left away. Maple Mamba securing that scuttle as third person is just continuing to wail on Maple Mamba, but now Latimer and Gatians are here to secure this full-on collapse as Mars forced to retreat back to their mid lane turret.
20 kills in 12 minutes.
Yeah, it is wild as Gray is now here to help with this defense. Maple Mamba forced to dance around in that cage. Oh, okay. Oh, Maple Mamba flashes forward with that Q to get the kill onto Mars, but Gray returns the favor onto Maple Mamba with their ult. Now it's blue buff versus red buff as Gatians is looking here. We'll be able to secure this kill onto Gray.
Flashes over the cage to get it.
Yes. Beautifully done by Gatians to get their 6th kill of the game. Oh, third person
Red
looking.
team pulling. Red team pulling ahead a little bit.
Yes, especially once this first turret is taken by Jurassical, that will make a lot of a difference as well in the gold. As it's now a 4K difference between these two teams. Orange Otters pretty solidly in the lead here with 3 grubs, no Drake, but 6 more kills than their opponents, and 1 turret.
And that
As
I'm pretty sure that was the first Lux ult from Lad I saw at this game.
Yes, so the highlight can begin now. As the second Drake has spawned, third person and Mars here are looking to get some pressure in the mid lane by forcing Gatians back to their turret. And here we have Gray as well here just for the assist. Okay, Maple Mamba makes it behind by using that blast plant as Gatians is forced away from this fight. Calamity Shades just on third person forces the ult out. Medeo going for the ult onto Calamity Shades as Maple Mamba tries to stun Medeo. Calamity Shades makes it out as third person falls, as well as Gray in the fight that was happening in the north side of the river. Now the dragon has begun and Orange Otters are looking to push the team that they've already killed 2 members of completely out of the dragon pit, but they are not giving up. Gatians with just a 1/4 of their HP and Calamity Shades waiting in the wings, but Mars is cursed by Nagakaboros as Jurassical is going all in trying to get as many curses out as possible to force this. Gatians losing a lot of HP and Maple Mamba as well. The red team has slain it with the thanks of Latimer getting the final hit onto the dragon. As now blue team is looking for a reason why they should still be here. Gatians taking that long range Varus Q as now Jurassical is in it. The Lux ult comes out from Latimer and Jurassical gets the ult off but not in time to survive as Medeo with very little HP is running after Latimer. Okay, finally this fight is over, right?
Yeah. Right? I think
Right.
so. Maybe Nautilus might have something to say about that as he comes back around. Nope.
Okay, red team is
Yes?
back in it without backing. They are ready. They see shrimp wheels and they are looking. Latimer flashes over that Cho'Gath Q to try to land a Q of his own, but does not connect. Gray here looking for something, gets hit by Maple Mamba's Q, and Gray, oh, unfortunately trying to flash over the wall, gets killed by Latimer after the flash does not make it all the way over.
We've all fallen for the flash that goes the wrong direction or not far enough.
Right.
I had one earlier today.
And what did you learn?
Concentrate before flashing.
Right, yeah, focus. Okay. And we see, you know, the ADCs are putting out so much damage with their Collector and Yumu's. Oh, here we have... Uh-oh. Looks like it's the stun circle as Gray, Mars, and third person successfully take down Jurassical and Gatians. Oh! We see third person flashing over their blue buff to get to it quicker. The blast plant is there, but, you know, Flash much faster.
Much faster. And look at like Sejuani is just getting harder and harder to kill with each passing moment. Like yeah,
Yes.
they killed him just there, but it took a lot of damage or a lot of output.
Maple Mamba attempting that dive there, but Calamity Shades, no wave to protect them, does not opt into it. And Brahms Babes, oh. There we have a beautiful Q from Maple Mamba, and Calamity Shades is able to get the kill onto Mars, and Mars using their flash, it might have been worth it. Okay, I have no
pretty low
idea who's
there.
going to win this. It is pretty close. There's a slight edge towards Orin's Otters, just because, you know, with the scaling that's going on with Heartsteel and with the ever-growing range of Tristana, we might be in for something really spicy. But Veigar's scaling as well, and so is Cho'Gath.
Right. And we've got Amumu also stacking, right? And the only max health damage I see right now is on Horn's Otters. Am I missing one? No, I don't think I am.
Right.
Right. Nautilus has Leandri's Torment? Okay. That's an AP
Yeah, we
Nautilus.
got a little bit of, and it's the similar build to what Amumu sometimes builds. It's that level of, when I get in, I want to do as much damage as possible to the tanky guy. If I hit
So
the
it's
tanky guy.
probably for the E and the Q, I'm assuming. I don't
Yeah.
imagine much else. I guess the ult would do damage as well.
Yeah. Okay, here we've got a slight skirmish over vision here as Gray, Mars, Medeo, and Shrimpwield are fighting Latimer, Gaijin's Calamity Shades, and now third person and Medeo have joined the fight here. It's looking like it's about to be an ARAM, but Shrimpwheels is headed back towards Giraffesicle.
Malawi just tries to ram down that top turret. And Maple Mamba, I mean, red team's just owning blue side's blue side. That made sense before I said it.
No,
Brahms
I got
Babes,
it completely.
Babes.
There, we've got Veigar doing a fourth of the HP of Latimer and Calamity Shades, but Maple Mamba will stun as Latimer's ult comes out, and Gray will get killed by Maple Mamba's connecting Q, but Maple Mamba will fall down in response as Mars collects the gold. Okay, and the Rift Herald has been summoned in the bot lane by third person, as third person is looking to collect some golds down there. Unfortunately, with no wave, the Rift Herald will fall pretty soon after spawning.
Yeah, and red team got the Void Grubs, right? So they're going to have the more pushing power, which is not what you want from a Malawi
Right.
or a Tristana.
Okay, I saw a bug flying around. I think it probably got scared as I was clapping at it.
Yes. One of the good things about having 3 cats, bugs are seldom safe.
Right. My older cat, not interested in killing bugs. Oil, though, young cat, he is on it, just like Maple Mamba and Latimer just held third person still to fall in front of this dragon. Pretty securely in the hands now of Orin's Otters. Medeo and Mars are going to look for something here, but with the smite coming out from Maple Mamba, the Chemtech Drake will go over to Orin's Otters. Oh, the flash from Gaijin's. It forces a flash out from Medeo, and Maple Mamba looking for something more here. But will not find it. Okay. Back to a somewhat neutral state, as the only epic objective on the map is the Baron, and we're waiting for 4 more minutes for the next dragon. Now, it's about the vision control.
Yep, red team appears to be winning the vision game right now. And they also haven't lost a turret yet. So that's, and they've gotten 2 drags, so they're ahead on all the objectives. However, blue team
Ooh.
got a mountain drake, which is good.
We have Gray seemingly in the wrong position as third person is about to land a massive ult. Only gets 2 though as Calamity Shades is affected. But Calamity Shades is able to get back on to third person. Gets that kill as Girafsicle has been tanking beautifully for the rest of the team. Oh, Gasians goes for that ult, but Gray narrowly dodges it. Puts that cage out and is able to get a little bit more AP. Maple Mamba missing their Q, and the R connects onto Medeo, but all that it gains them is that tier 1 mid turret. As it is now ARAM time, the Pearl team's Orange Otters is pushing down this team as now Gray is hooked by Maple Mamba. Gasians goes in onto Mars, but the baby cage will be able to get a lot of damage onto Gasians through the turret. The R comes out from Vagar. Vagar will fall to the Bammy Cinder from Maple Mamba. It will also take Mars's HP as it is now a 2 for 2 that also got Orange Otters 2 turrets.
I was gonna say, but they got the turret, right? So, and even if they didn't, it was really, really close. So it would have just been a little tap afterwards.
Okay. I know we were saying it was neck and neck, but now, with 3 grubs, 2 drakes, and a 4k gold lead, Orange Otters has solidified their edge in this game.
For now.
For now.
A lot,
I mean, of
a
course,
lot can happen.
we need, if we're Brahms Babes, we need third person to collect their farm across the map and for Maple Mamba to stop stealing it all. Because
Right. And we need
without
vision.
yeah, we need vision. But third person appears to be the one that has been edged out of every piece or opportunity to get back into this game.
Yep. And Lod's been doing a great job of just keeping everything warded and dewarded. We got with a vision score of 50 to Vigar's 37.
Yeah, and Calamity Shade's holding most of the gold here. Shrimp Wheels and Gray get on to Gasians, but with all of that MR, it doesn't look like much damage is happening, but Medeo is here to provide a little bit of AD. Third person here, ready to collapse onto Gasians, hits the first bandage toss, hits the second bandage toss, and now the Varus R is coming, Q is coming out, and that ult from third person will get Gasians slow enough for Medeo to collect this kill. It's 5 people just for Gasians, while, let's see, the TP is coming out from Shrimp Wheels as Calamity Shades has taken half of the first inhibitor turret in mid.
Yep, and they came to defend that, and Girafsicle said, all right, fine, I'll just take top instead.
Okay, and that turret will go down as well as Girafsicle is now fighting 3 while Maple Mamba is chasing after the other 2 that are alive. And Girafsicle may be able to 1v3 here, has so much healing as Latimer is looking, thinking, how can I help here? The ult comes out and third person will fall as Girafsicle's still trying, but the W from Lux does not come out in time. Gray, on the other hand, ooh, Baby Cage does stop Calamity Shades from getting to the barrier, comes out, but Gray will fall to Calamity Shades ult and E. Maple Mamba hit by that Medeo Varus R. Let's see. No follow-up.
They're gonna reset mid lane, but Sejuani just hitting her flail on the bot turret as Varus tries to come down, winds up his long shot, shoots it, hits Sejuani, but doesn't really do any damage as Sejuani just rides off into the sunset.
Gasian's waiting for third person here, as it seems once again the strategy is to choke third person out of all possible farm.
Or third person.
I can hear the chat happening in the league game, but we don't have it open. As the dragon taken by Maple Mamba as they outsmite third person, and now third person in quite the poor position as Calamity Shades is not killed instantly by their Heartsteel Thornmail combo. Instead, this is looking to be the beginning of a stomp as 5k is now the gold's differential.
Yep, as red team gears up to potentially get another turret, or at the very least just take more of third person's jungle.
Okay, and now the siege continues down mid as the Baron is up, but with 3 dragons taken, I believe red side is taking their chances, just waiting 4 minutes for another one.
I mean, they don't even. I mean, they're so far ahead right now. They can just wait for blue team to come out and chunk whomever does. And blue team,
Okay.
as you're showing right now, doesn't really have much sight.
Uh-oh. They know. Oh, Medeo flashing forward with the R does not connect. And now red team has fully engaged. Medeo, cursed by Nagakaburos, will fall to Giraffical as... Let's see, Giraffical struggling to stay alive, will fall, not before getting a double kill onto Shrimp Wheels. And now Calamity Shades has free reign. Now that the tanks are gone, Gray will fall, and as well as Mars. And so, let's see. This looks like it could be the end as Gaijins lands that ult onto third person. Maple Mamba connects with the Q. Third person is stuck in place. This is a full ace, and Medeo is the first one up, but is not going to be up for another 10 seconds. Let's see. It looks like Orange Otters is looking to end the game as Latimer goes for an ult to clear that wave. Let's see. The first of the Nexus turrets is falling. The second one now targeted as Medeo gets hooked by Maple Mamba. And let's see. The second Nexus turret will fall. And this game is over as Orange Otters beats down on this Nexus. And that is the final game of Week 8, CMSA Season 2 League of Legends League.
That was like I said, that was a bloody, bloody match. It was a good game, though.
Oops. Don't want lost sketch open because that's pretending like we're watching CMSA esports. We are watching. You all are watching. Congratulations.
We are. Good job. Good job, all.
Good job, all.
And that was the third and final game of Season 2 of the 2026 season of CMSA.
Yep. And so...
Good.
I was going to suggest something crazy.
I'm ready. Let's hear it.
Orange Otters has already left, but we do have Calamity Shades waiting. Would Calamity Shades like to join us? And if you don't want to, maybe we can save it for the Pearl Invitational, where we can have all 4 members of
I like it.
Of the Pearl Invitational next week.
I like it. Yeah. Yeah, we can do the game show.
And we'll do our game show, which I will be reaching out to selected participants, which, could be everyone in the invitationals. Save it for the big show. All right. With that, we saw some amazing games tonight. Tune in next week. We are going to be watching the Pearl Invitational. And who are we going to be seeing? Let's take a look. We've got Space Dandy, Trolls, Snoops, Calamity Shades, Spellfire, against Frosty Penguins, Maple Mamba, Psy Hero, Medeo, and D-Sauce. Then, in the Ruby Invitationals, got King Yeti, Chef Zangy, Skippy McSkipper, Dripper, Pinky Soup, against Blaine, Kazik, Firefly, Who Ate My Pop-Tarts, and Zoe Relibear. And then in the Topaz Invitationals, yeah, that is... I bet you there's going to be the Thresh Top. Topaz, last but not least, we've got Capri, Bormillion, Poggle, Boomer, and Blue Badger against MTP, Quaib, Mift, The Rush, and River Otter. And with that, Mike, how have you felt about this season?
I felt good until you didn't get my Rumble drawing.
Yeah, well, let's see. Do I still have... I don't still have it open. If I had it open, I'd be able to see the gallery and show the crowd what the Rumble drawing was like.
No, it was good. It was a good season, and looking forward to the invitationals.
Yep. And so let's think invitationals. I've got my game that we're gonna play with some of the participants of the invitational. Maybe we do host everyone for one large game of LOL Pictionary, of LOL Sketch.
I'm into it.
Yeah. Maybe we do teams so that it's like we tally up the points and there can be a Moens team and a Nick.Zeit team. A little bit
Well,
of
my team would
a
obviously
this or
win.
that. Of
My team would
course.
obviously win.
Of course. But my team's just letting you win.
Yeah, that's probably true.
All right. So that is the end of our show tonight. Thank you all for watching, and tune in next week for the Pearl Invitationals of Season 2, CMSA's 2026 League of Legends season.
Have a good night.
Bye 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 bye.